Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for stopping in again today. It's us playing some Werewolf, the Apocalypse 5th edition. It's I, Commodore Zed, your storytelling host. I'm here with Sally Fuck Queen, Haggard
and Baby
Hessian,
Haggy.
Baby Haggy, Toasty Zero, Nerdwire, and a miniature Song of Ashes.
It's so good. Eventually, Oren will be joining us. Pete and repeat.
Yes, Oren will be joining us very momentarily, within shortly. But we're going to get started here as soon as we're rejoined by Wildwood, the real Wildwood.
Mm-hmm.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing well.
Doing really good. Had a great week. Turned 36 yesterday, and I'm feeling it today. So it's all good though.
Fantastic.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How's everyone sounding?
Yeah, do we need to get a mic check? Mic check.
Mic check. Am I Mike?
Mic check. Checking if my mic.
Well,
My mic's
Dom here
down.
to tell us
Ash's
whether or
chat
not
is
we're,
coming through nice.
whether we're coming through loud enough or not.
Are we fucking coming through?
Are we coming through it all?
Are we coming?
Yes.
What was it?
Can you feel it
Yes.
coming in your hair tonight?
There it was.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Load.
All right. So we're going to give it just a few more minutes for Pete and Repeat to join us, and then we'll get started. Where we left off last time was Mike is okay. Fantastic. Hey, Chaotic, how's it going? How you doing, Hoy? Thanks for staying up this late to watch us, Hoy. I know it's 3 a.m. where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for staying up for us. Super Nintendo sounds good. Getting my lips buttered up. Butter those lips. Butter
Zero
those
holes.
lips.
Love me a buttery set of lips.
Buttery set of lips.
Let's make sure he's using some clothespins to hold those babies open too. Like.
When we last left our intrepid pack, they were attempting to infiltrate the Midnight Timber Works corporate offices, and they had done so through the Umbra. Unfortunately, where they decided to step out had been an office room full of people. And they ended up aborting the mission, and it's been a few days since then. We've got some updates, and we're going to go over those updates once Pete and Repeat joins us, so I'm just really buying time till he's here. So
Or you wanting us to update everybody on our updates?
Yeah, give a little update. I was actually thinking where we were gonna go.
Yeah,
We'll
do that.
We'll start with Wildcord. Give me some updates on your updates if you want.
Well, Wildcore did only a little bit of updating. He worked on his surveillance equipment and skills, being a little ashamed of fucking up last time.
But it was the best fuck up that there could have been. Ripping the communications.
It was.
Come on, ripping the communications panel straight up off the wall was amazing. I loved it.
It was absolute chaos, and what more could you ask for?
It couldn't have happened at the worst possible moment to get that brutal failure.
The dice like to fuck me, but hey, that's what we're here for, right?
Well, I mean, you succeeded in what you wanted to do, but you just exceeded
You succeeded too good.
too well.
You were too successful.
I did get the box open, I guess.
Nerdwire, tell us about your experience. Tell us about the stuff that happened to you in between.
So during my downtime, Elwyn was feeling really cruddy about the failure of the Midnight Timberworks corporate offices infiltration. So I went to a church because Elwyn is still a religious guy. He's still holding on to some of that upbringing that he had and what he's dedicated his life to prior to his first turn. And I went to go seek some guidance because I felt insane guilt from my dogma, the pain that one of my packmates felt, but I was looking for a way to come to grips with the reality that is Gaia and everything that's happening around me. So I went to the church, did some praying, and for the first time ever in Ellen's life, in my life, when I was praying, I actually had a spirit talk to me, and it was an owl spirit. and the owl spirit saw what I had went through, saw the convictions that I had, but gifted me the gift of sharpened senses so I can better perceive the dangers that are there. So, obviously, Elwyn replies with gratitude. I reply with gratitude. For the first time in my life, I had an actual spiritual experience. Surprise, gut-wrenching confusion about my God entered my mind, but I left the chapel, head held high. I returned back to Orin's place, ready to design another plan with my pack mates, and actually speak up now, because obviously going in during the break of day was not the best course of action for us to infiltrate a corporate office. You know, when people are actually there, but
that wasn't our intention. We were just there to set up some equipment and leave.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
things happen dynamically.
Yep. So that was what happened with me. I got some new abilities to bring to the team, and was blessed by Gaia.
All right, Song of Ashes.
Yo, yeah. Song of Ashes didn't do a whole lot, but like I was trying to. It was basically a case of the first concert we had was kind of overwhelming, and like we booked a gig, so it felt like things got real fast. So I just am like been sitting with my guitar, just trying to write lyrics, trying to fuel that, and trying to. That's, I feel like right now the only thing I have to do is just try to prepare as much as I can for the next gig. So I want to make sure everyone's super distracted while you guys all do, more scouting out at the gig.
While your guitar slowly weeps, so does Song of Ashes.
Yeah, exactly. Just been working on tunes and thinking about the poor van that I do want to get fixed. That van that still can't open with a tarp over it.
All right. Now, during this time, did you guys try bending the metal back into place?
It's been drilled and zip tied and it's got tarp on it, but yeah, that's about all.
Fantastic.
Did we not leave off in the Umbra?
No.
Or has time progressed?
Time has progressed.
Time has progressed.
Progressed. Hey,
1
Bishop.
week.
How's it going, buddy? Yeah, not a week, but a couple days.
Or like a few days.
A few days have progressed.
It's the following Saturday, right? Is that where we're picking up?
That's where we're picking up on Saturday, where Orion is supposed to have a gig. Not Orion. I'm sorry. Song of Ashes.
I don't want to attend Orion's gigs.
Song of Ashes and Wildcard have a gig on Saturday at Wild
You've entered
Country.
the splash zone.
Make sure you wear your raincoats, everybody.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the information that you were given by Orin. These are 5 snippets of phone calls that he intercepted with his big information drop. He had set up microphones, single directional microphones that pointed toward Midnight Timberworks during the week. Now this is what he picked up. There's a Jerry. You saw the footage, Mark. She shifted right in the clearing, and that guy with her, he's part of the pack. We're not dealing with regular people here. We're dealing with monsters. No, this isn't paranoia. I've already taken steps. The axe is ready and the team is on standby. If they come for me, I'm not going down without a fight. Snippet 2. Same voice. Double the patrols around the mansion in the lumberyard. I want motion sensors calibrated and cameras covering every blind spot. No excuses. And if you see anyone matching the description I gave you, don't call the cops. You call me first. All right, same voice again, different phone call. These aren't your run-of-the-mill trespassers. They're faster, stronger, deadlier. You won't believe me if I tell you what they really are, but let's just say you need to treat them like an apex predator. That's half up front. The other half's yours if the job is done. If you see her or anyone else snooping around my property, you don't ask questions. You take them out. All right, snippet number 4. Same voice again. Jerry. They think they're hunters, but they don't realize what they've walked into. I've dealt with worse threats than a pack of wolves with anger issues. When this is over, they'll regret ever coming after me. If you want something done right, you make sure they don't get back up. All right, so what do you think about all that?
Clearly he's not a nice guy like the ads say.
No.
Like the ads say.
Sounds like they might be mad at me.
Mark, the person she was talking about, was the bar owner, Mark Sprague.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a trap.
But where's the
Yeah,
trap?
I'm-
At the bar. We've totally set ourselves up for a gig at a bar owned by a guy that knows we're messing with his employer.
And that has been working for the CEO, which we didn't realize. We thought this dude was just a gossip, you know, just a bartender, hears things, sees things, willing to speak a little bit. And now we're learning, oh no, this guy's in cahoots, and they have been setting up trap for us. It's horrifying.
Well, if it's a trap that we know is a trap, then perhaps we can set our own.
We're just gonna go rock the place.
Uno reverse your trap.
Yeah.
We're gonna rock so hard that they're just gonna love us. That's Westwood's plan.
This will go well.
But he's not very wise, so we should probably make a better plan.
Maybe we can pull together our ideas of the layout of this place and make sure we have an exit strategy.
Well, the good news is I now have a better gift that I can bring into the table, with some heightened senses. So,
Oh, speaking of, Zed, I spent experience on Renown.
Renown. You don't have to spend experience on renown.
he gifts renown.
If I told you I gave you a dot. What I told you I gave you a dot of something. What was it?
Indeed, you did. Glory.
Glory. You got a dot of glory.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I still need to spend my experience then.
Yep.
That chart you sent over had
Renown,
price for it.
has renown on it, yes, but I'm going to actually give. I'm just going to give you renown as you go along, and you do stuff that's worthy of it.
If he
Sounds good.
wants to spend experience on renown, can he?
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find something to spend him on right now. I'll look through the book and whatnot while we're messing around.
All right, so you guys are looking for a description of Wild Country, the bar.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
It's really easy to pull up a map if you look up city records of any type. It's a single-story building at the edge of Lake Blackwater's main town. Its rustic charm makes it a favorite among locals. Constructed from aged, weathered wood with metal roof that creaks in the wind, it exudes a laid-back, unpolished vibe. So it's one story. It's one big area. It's got a kitchen. It's got a large dance area. It's got multiple bars. Not a lot of vantage points for like snipers, anything like that.
How many exits and entrances?
It's got 2 exits, 1 main entrance, and a staff exit.
What's the bounce staff like?
You've been
there. It's basic
we
small
got
town bouncer.
Oren and I got bounced pretty well.
Yeah.
We were told you out now.
Yep. So they have a very decent bounce staff. One you probably don't want to mess with if you're not looking to cause trouble. You don't want to mess with them.
We're
We could
definitely
be
looking to cause
not
trouble.
cause trouble. For real, kind of throw them off.
I don't know that we were looking to cause trouble to begin with. I think we were just going to play your gig, make some money, and
Ghosty
get
wanted
information.
to like kill the guy on the shitter or something. If I remember
that
right.
was
That's
last
probably
week.
not going to be an
His rage
option
is-
now, but
His rage has gone since last week. He's fine.
Like you've never
Oh.
wanted to kill a guy on a shitter.
And I'm sorry. Speaking of which, everyone's at
Not
2
saying
rage.
that.
2 rage?
2 rage, everybody. You've had time to calm down over the failure.
I was already at 2.
Oh, dude, then you're still at 2.
Yeah, I was 2 as well. Perfect. Okay.
you probably don't want to be at 0 anyways.
If you're at 0, you can't
Right.
use gifts, and you can't shapeshift, and you're pretty much useless. You're a human being, an angry
How much
human.
experience do I have?
You should have 15 experience right now.
Yes.
15. Okay. I tried to put it on the page before, but it wouldn't let me. Now it is.
All right.
Video security. What is it like there?
You're trying to remember what you saw, so give me a intelligence plus awareness check. Difficulty 3.
I have 3.
I also have 3.
So 2 rage dice and then 1 regular.
Yep.
Stupid dice go.
Yeah, I did not get anything.
No, you got 1
Uh,
success.
You said 2 rage, 1 regular?
2 rage, 1 regular. Yep.
That's what I had. I don't know about you.
I've got 2 intelligence and 1 awareness.
Okay, yeah, 2 rage, 1 regular.
Two successes, not bad, but you don't recall if exactly rage 0 werewolf is dateable. Exactly. But with 2 successes, you can't recall if there was any video surveillance.
Okay.
It'd probably be weird if there wasn't, but you didn't notice any. Hey, key work.
What a brother.
So are we proceeding with story, or are we waiting on Orin, or is
We're gonna
or in?
We're gonna proceed with story.
Okay. All right, guys. So we've had about a week to really kind of think this over and try to make a little bit of a plan. But to be completely honest, I think I'm failing coming up with a plan that results in anything but us getting captured while we're there. Obviously, you guys, Wildcord and Song of Ashes, you guys can't not show up to this show that you guys have booked. We need the cash flow. We need the cash flow to continue getting supplies and different things like that. But beyond going in there and getting totally demolished by whatever Jerry has devised for us, do you guys have a course of action that you want to take?
I think that Morwen and
I didn't ask you.
Well, I'm interjecting, fucker.
Okay. That's fine.
Because whatever your plan may be, I don't know that it should include Morwen and I openly going in with you guys. I think we should keep our distance since they're looking for us, or they know that we're looking for them.
Somebody has to drive the getaway vehicles.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should keep our distance but remain close by.
I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I'm a little intimidated by Morwen in general. I think we could use a lady of her talents in here if we are walking into this.
Well, she's not gonna be there. She's just not.
I know Orin is off resting right now, still trying to gear up for this. But I stand by it. The rest of us, beyond me being a crack shot, Song of Ashes is a romantic at heart, and Wildcord is our tech guy. We need somebody with some sort of aggression coming in there, and it sure as heck isn't going to be your helicopter wiener.
I mean, if you think, like, if you're just expecting shit to go down as soon as we walk in, then we can just all go together. So
based on what was revealed from the recordings that Oren showed us, I think we are absolutely walking into something happening to us, and I could be taking that wrong, but it just seems like it's too dangerous to walk in unprepared for battle.
I exist.
I'm just focused on the gig. That's all I know.
Pete's here.
All right, Pete, send me your camera and we'll get you all sorted up. We're discussing what we're gonna do.
Wildcord, what's your plan? What do you think? Am I wrong?
Wildcord?
Wildcord stares awkwardly into the monitor on
Hey,
his PC.
you knew.
He ignores me completely. He continues to ignore me.
You can tell it's not frozen because the light in the background's still working.
Wildcord, snap out of it. I need your input.
Wildcord is deeply invested in his character sheet at the moment. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Oh man, you know I keep talking about including Morwen, but I didn't ask Morwen what she thinks. What are you thinking, Morwen? Do you want to go in there and mess up some stuff?
Well, you don't have to twist my arm about that, but obviously if I go in there, I might stick out like a sore thumb. I think that they are looking for me because I have done a few things that they have seen. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys whether you want me to go in with y'all or...
I mean, if we're doing this the way that you make it sound like we're doing it...
Are we about to, like, go in and just...
Well, yeah, it doesn't
everybody
sound
up?
like you're going there to perform a show and then, oh no, something might happen. You're making it sound like we're just going there to fuck shit up.
I think we have too much information from Warren
I
telling us
think-
otherwise.
There is no chance that we can leave you behind safely. You need to be there with us, or we're all dead.
Yeah, well, right.
So-
I'm talking about like sitting outside in the fucking van. Like I'm not saying be.
Yeah, I don't even
5
want
miles
you
away.
outside in the van. You're an actor. You're hot. Go buy some clothes, put on a disguise, get in the audience, get ready to rip some throats out, because they hired somebody to kill one of us at least. Or all of us, maybe specifically you. Let's make sure we're there to do it. Back to them more than they do it to us.
Jerry's made it clear he knows about all of us anyway.
Orion Long gets a text, another text. One thing you guys have noticed, his phone's kind of been blowing up all night.
Who is it, dude?
It's no
What's
one.
so
Don't worry
important?
about it.
What could be more important than what we're talking about right now?
It's nothing.
They are sure
Don't
blowing
worry
you up.
about it.
Something you want to share with the class?
No, not really, because it's nothing worth sharing.
I want to manipulate Haggard into.
Okay, you want to attempt to manipulate?
Right.
All right. So,
Yeah.
I'll help you.
I want. So you're gonna. It's a tag team event. All right. So I want your manipulation
Okay.
plus persuasion
Okay. I got
versus
7.
Haggard. Your resolve plus composure.
Okay, so I'm rolling 5. 2 rage. I'm assuming.
Yep. Throw your rage dice in there.
That's my roll right there. I'm gonna pick up my dice.
Okay, that is 5 successes. That is 3 successes, but however, Nerdwire does get more, so you do feel compelled to tell him what's going on the text messages. Because Sally helped. They goaded you into it.
All right. Like I said, nothing major. I just have a stalker from that I've had, since I started in the industry. And she's just blowing my shit up. It's usual thing, happens every couple of months. She comes and goes.
I cannot say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean it kind of goes with the territory.
Is she useful?
Is she useful?
Or
yeah.
I don't want to assume. I mean, I know
Yeah.
what kind of industry you're in. It could be either or.
If you want to receive threats and be driven batshit crazy, then yeah, she's useful. No, she's not useful. Don't interact with her if for some reason she reaches out to any of you. Just pretend like you don't know me. You're better off that way.
That's not hard. Well, I guess I better go get a disguise.
A
Yeah,
disguise?
I am
Oren.
disguise.
Oren, could you fashion me like a Magnum PI mustache? Like just a real fancy Tom Selleck looking.
That was his crafting.
I create
Yeah.
more paper trails than anything else.
He might be able to craft you a mustache at a C4 with his expertise in explosives, but I don't think his barbering is high.
I'm gonna
Presses button,
pass.
Orion's brains
Yeah.
splatter all over.
The way these
Yeah,
rolls
a
have
little
been, I'm gonna pass on that.
Is there a spirit Halloween nearby? Because I could just probably rob it.
There's no spirit of Halloween, but
You got that broke.
But there is a spirit of Christmas. You can get some weird Christmas gift shit, but not costume stuff. But if you'd like to change the way you look, just give me a wits plus subterfuge check.
Three. So I have 6.
Oh,
So
nice.
what does that mean?
Well, it's difficulty 3, so you can take.
What does that mean?
So you can take half, and you don't look like you. You can
Okay.
make yourself look however you pretty much want to look.
cool.
All right.
I don't look like a crack whore anymore. I look like a blonde Stepford.
Ah.
Or
You look
A little
like
bit, little bit of bleach and a little bit of
a
makeup.
coke whore instead.
Yeah.
she's a lady of the evening now.
She's moved up a tier.
All right, I'm going to try to work that in, Hoy. All right.
Oh
Yep.
no. Oren shows up. Right? You walking in? You still off to the side, Oren?
I haven't figured out where we are yet.
We're
We're in your cabin.
We're probably at your cabin still. Everyone's been staying there for 2-3 days.
I've got enough stuff. I may have to make a grocery run, but we got the stuff to do it. So, how calm have I become trying to calm myself down the entire time?
You have rage 2 right now. You're 2 rage.
Good. Excellent. Well, I come back. I'm like, it's definitely a trap, and I think you two are right that Morwen, Orion, you probably shouldn't go inside, but you don't look much like yourselves. But they know you two. The tapes definitely pointed you two out. As for the hired killers, I don't know if they're hired to protect his property or him himself. I would assume both. But they can't be everywhere all at once.
Time of day check, please.
Time of day check. It's Friday night before Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, so we just found out all this stuff.
Yes. So they're learning the information. You guys are learning the information. I've read the snippets of the conversations to them.
Oren, I just got to be honest, man. Like everything I'm reading here from the transcript from what you had from the audio recordings, I know that they know Morwen and they know Orion, but there's no way on this earth they don't know us in some way. We've been running around in a group the entire time. You and I caused the scene. I'm the one who set up Song of Ashes and Wildcord their show. They've been with us. Do you think
We weren't directly asking the bar owner about him.
That's true. That's true.
We also got thrown out for a bar fight that almost continued in the parking lot.
I talked that down.
Yeah, but we weren't there asking about them. So either they assume we're there or they know more. And
But weren't we
So
there?
do you
asking
think
about
I'm
them?
being too skittish about needing these two to go in with us?
oh no, having them there, not going to be a bad thing. Having them in there, I don't know. Not like it's a big place. They can get in there in a minute.
I've seen enough horror movies to know that splitting the group up is always a bad idea, whether it's two in the car and everybody else in or not.
Yeah, but
There's
we're
a
also
difference
the
between
monsters.
A foot away and an hour away.
Very
Yeah.
true.
The couple that goes off to make out always gets killed first.
Oh, you hear that? No banging in the van.
All right, I'm just gonna pee on her a little. It's
That
fine.
won't be a problem.
No meth, no meth, no crack, whatever it is you're always doing. Warren,
just get
like
it
you
out of
gotta
the way.
stay clear-headed.
Yeah, the van needs to not smell like a cat's litter box.
Hey, I keep myself clean. Thank you very much.
Please let's not do anything more to my van.
Well, it is kind of well ventilated right now, but we should really hopefully this
I want
gig.
to talk to Mr. Helicopter Dick over
Hopefully
here.
we can still get
for whipping
paid
that
for
thing
this
everywhere.
gig, even if we rip the place up. Like that, that's not gonna work.
All
So-
right.
No.
So quick questions.
You know I could just steal the money, right?
Quick questions. We're doing the gig still, correct?
We are
Sounds
doing
like
the
it.
gig.
All right, we are doing the gig. Fantastic.
We're at least going, whether or not we're playing music or not.
Okay.
Wild Chord, for Song of Ashes to maintain their cover, they need to do the gig.
All right.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm doing the gig.
We haven't been revealed as werewolves yet.
All right. So what precautions are people taking before Saturday night? Morwen has made herself a costume and disguised herself. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna wear a cheap pair of sunglasses.
Cheap pair of sunglasses? Okay. I want you to give me a wits plus subterfuge roll. Difficulty 2. I just want to see, gussy yourself up just a little bit. Nope.
I fail putting on cheap sunglasses.
No, you put on cheap sunglasses, but it's still definitely Orion Long. He's
Oh man.
Pete, what are you doing?
Oren, how's your health?
He's fine.
Healing up after that
He's
last week?
he's completely fine. You're completely
I've had many days. I would have healed up by then.
Yep.
Even the aggravated damage?
Even the aggravated damage. You guys are
Okay.
werewolves.
I wasn't sure. Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna change the outfit, change it up a little bit. I'll go hoodie instead of flannel and just look different.
Okay. Bell?
What kind of a role do we need to change the appearance slightly?
Wits plus subterfuge.
I got 5 on it.
Difficulty 2, so you can take half.
Oh.
So you're
I'll
not
take half.
you do not immediately look like Orin Duskwalker. It's exactly the same.
Glad I could take half.
Yeah, good thing you took half and didn't use that roll and break your
The dice.
Yeah, and rip your,
As a matter of fact, he calls them and tells them, "Hey, Oren's coming."
What's Elwood
Oh,
Bell
man.
doing to prepare?
I am. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen my crossbow bolts. Get my crossbow loaded into the van. Tuck it away, hidden like.
Okay.
Don't need everybody else knowing that I'm preparing for the absolute worst. I don't want everybody else going in there nervous. I don't feel like I need to change my appearance all that much. I'm a drifter. I'm not from around here. People don't really know my face yet.
All right. Okay.
Wildcard is annoying the hell out of everybody by drumming, trying to figure out what he's going to play for Wildcard's new jams.
I dig it. And Wildcord, what are you up to?
Ashes or wild cord?
Oh, I'm sorry. Song of Ashes. I'm
Yeah,
terrible tonight,
I
Francis.
gotcha.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, so I definitely been working on the music with Wildcord a lot, and also wanted to get with Orwin for things that I already know he has. Wanted some like brass knuckles style thing because I know we've been getting into fist fights and whatnot, and we're going to a bar where we've already gotten into fist fights, so I'm just preparing myself for that. And I'm also hoping that he has just some scrap metal and a welder so we can put this van back together just a wee bit.
You want me to slap something back together on the van?
Yeah, just a little something to act as a roof would be great.
You know, we could probably do better than just fixing the roof. Let's upgrade the van.
We
Some
could upgrade the
nitrous in
van. Even if we made like a hatch that we could open instead, so someone could pop up out or jump in.
Roll failed. The van explodes.
It's being made for the van.
Right now, I could probably patch up the van pretty okay.
Yeah, you can
but,
probably take
putting the
half.
hatch in, not the best.
All right.
If we need to throw thermite at another log creature, a hatch at the top of the van might actually be nice.
I can come up with that in a little bit, but right now I'm not that crafty.
All
What do
right.
you want intelligence and craft?
Intelligence plus craft. It's gonna take this will take time to build, and so this roll just is proof of concept.
I got 5.
You have 5. All right, you'll be able to do it. You'll probably accomplish this by Monday.
Cool. Sounds great.
All right. So, the Wild Country Bar is alive with energy. A blend of rustic charm and modern nightlife, creating a space that appeals to locals and travelers alike. The wooden exterior, adorned with a glowing neon cowboy boot, flickers fairly into the cool evening air. The sound of laughter, clinking glasses, and boots tapping its wooden floors spills out to the swinging doors. Inside, the atmosphere is electric. Dim, multicolored lights illuminate the space, casting a kaleidoscope of hues on the crowd. The dance floor is a lively blur of swaying bodies, cowboy boots, stomping in rhythm to a live country rock band, not you guys yet, belting out a cover of a classic tune. The walls are lined with taxidermy trophies, neon beer signs, and memorabilia from decades past, giving the bar a distinctly rugged aesthetic. At the bar, Mark Sprague, the owner, leans casually against the polished counter, chatting with regulars while keeping a sharp eye on the establishment. A line of patrons waits to order drinks, ranging from locals to weathered denim to weekend visitors dressed to impress. The scent of fried appetizers and distilled beer fills the air, mingling with tiny faint smell of cigarette smoke from the outdoor patio. Sitting with someone who looks very familiar to Orion is Jerry Falk. You recognize him from his LinkedIn and his Google photos and from other research you've done of him. But sitting next to him is Cassandra Vale, a beautiful woman, gothic, very inappropriately dressed for a country club, tight black bodice, dark makeup, dark hair, dark eyes, stunning, but just very out of place, and she's fawning all over Jerry.
So I have not walked in yet, right?
You have not walked in yet, no.
Okay. All right.
In the corner, a mechanical bull stands idle, but a small crowd is gathered nearby, egging on a brave participant who's ready to take a ride. Overhead, the steady thrum of ceiling fans keeps the air from growing too heavy, though through the air of the room creates an almost palpable threat. You guys enter. How are you dressed? How do you look? Introduce your characters and what you do when you see what you see.
I think we decided not to go in.
You guys aren't going in, correct?
Well, I don't know. Maybe she is because she changed her appearance, but I obviously didn't.
Ryan Clark Kented it up and thinks he's looking good.
I mean, okay, yeah, all right, that's fine.
All right, we're gonna start with Sully. You enter. You come in first. Tell me what you're dressed like, and what you do when you first walk in.
So her hair is now blonde, and she doesn't look like her normal grungy, gross, uncaring self. She kind of seems put together. Red dress and like black knee-high boots. Still sensible for fighting, of course, but she's gonna go kind of just like scope it out a little bit, probably sit at like the end of the bar in a corner where maybe she's not as conspicuous, but she is not trying to draw attention to herself right now. She's going to take a shot or two. No, 3 shots. And she's good.
Sounds good. Orion.
I walk in directly behind her. We're nothing too fancy. Ew. Smells like farts. He notices it smells like farts immediately.
Just for you.
Yeah. Just wearing like your standard steel-toed work boot, jeans that are a little bit torn up, and a wife beater, and a shitty pair of sunglasses. As I walk in, I notice the goth-looking harlot across the room with Jerry Falk.
She notices you and gives you a little wave.
Oh.
I kind of just look around, pretending not to notice. Yeah.
All right. Orin Duskwalker. You're next.
I'm helping Wildcord and them load in,
Okay.
but I've got just a hoodie, like an old school zip up, little torn up, but nothing special. Jeans and work boots. I don't look like anything nondescript white guy.
Fair enough. All
I'm
right.
going to take the break here to nudge Morwen and inform her that the woman sitting with Falk is the stalker that I was forced to mention earlier.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I also mentioned that she said she knew where I would be tonight.
Orin's name is off. Thank
Really?
you.
Really? You didn't think that that might have been something that
It's,
could be useful?
well, I mean, it's always been empty threats. I know where you are, I know what you're doing, and she could be halfway across the country just trying to fuck with me. So, no, I didn't
what the
take them seriously.
Well, what's her fucking deal? Is she
She's
like
just
us?
fucking obsessed. No, she's not like us. As far as I know, she doesn't know what that even means. But she's
Good.
here, so maybe we should anticipate that she might. Especially if she's
Well, we could
actually been
probably-
keeping an eye on me.
Well, we might be able to twist it to our advantage and maybe use her as a distraction.
I wouldn't recommend that, but if that's what you decide you want to do, just be very careful. She is fucking nutty.
I can handle myself,
Elwyn.
and I
Oh, sorry.
don't think anyone would miss her. Oh no, you're good. Please continue.
I follow in, pull my baseball cap. It's worn. It's ragged.
You get
My
a
second.
you actually
Do
get, you get a couple looks for wearing a baseball cap into the place. You get a couple looks.
It's okay.
The Red
Pull a
Sox
little bit
out.
lower. Pull a little bit lower, just to kind of conceal the eyes just a little bit. As I walk in, though, I would like to use my sharpened senses.
Okay. All right. What are you looking for?
So I'm looking for other people there who do not seem to just be bar patrons, but people who seem to be on the employ of Jerry.
All right. So normally that would be a difficulty 6. Your gift. What do you have to do to activate it? Does it cost you a willpower?
Yes, it comes from willpower. Or no, my apologies. Costs 1 willpower. Comes from renown. And what it does is it lowers all awareness tests made by the player using my wisdom.
Yep.
I have a wisdom of 3.
So it lowers your difficulty by 3. So you notice you don't even need to make a roll because you'll take half on this. Now your senses are so sharp now that you do notice that there are probably 3 men in the bar who are staring at at least watching Jerry Falk and watching the doors.
What are their positions?
There's one at the bar, there's one by the mechanical bull, and there's one by the stage.
Okay. Are they armed?
You can't tell. Actually, you can tell. No one is armed.
Okay.
And
I walk in, go take a seat at a booth a good distance away from the bar, a good distance away from the mechanical bull, but close enough to where I can overhear any conversations that are going on between Jerry and his arm candy for the night.
Okay. All right, Song of Ashes and Wild Chord. The other band is the country band is getting done with their cover.
well, we're experiencing some backdoor action at the club, dragging in that huge container full of cords and equipment up to the stage to get ready for our gig.
Are you doing anything Song of Ashes, or are you just helping? Are you doing any kind of smoozing?
Yeah, and we're bringing in the equipment right now. But I'm going in my leather jacket. I have all my like excessive amounts of.
Oh, you don't have to help bring in the equipment. That's my job. You can go smooth. That's
Well, I'll
you're
have my
front man.
guitar on me. I'll be lugging my guitar in. But yeah, I just step in and just kind of stop and check out the stage.
Just do a mic check.
So take a look over the room, and then I'm going to be trying to beeline towards the owner just to ask him about tonight's gig.
All right, so you approach Mark, and he's like, "Hey, it's you again. Thanks for making it." He goes, "You're a little bit late, but that's fine. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal. You artists, that's just the way I guess it works. How can I help you tonight?"
Indeed. We're just here for the show. We're hoping to put on an absolute insane show for you tonight and fill some of these empty seats that you have here.
Well, one thing you do notice is there are no empty seats. This place is at capacity tonight. It's actually got people. It's not just local talent. Apparently, I'm just describing. It's not what Mark's not saying this about his customers. It's not just local talent tonight. It looks like the tourist industry is picked up. One thing you do notice there's not as many migrants. There's not as many migrants tonight. All right, so you get everything gets everything gets set up. All right, I need to make just a quick couple rolls real quick for myself. Okay. And one more.
Or I don't know if that is good. I'm just like, yeah, that's good.
Whatever it is, it's a 3.
Yeah, get wrecked, storyteller.
Oh, wow.
got
Okay.
nothing.
All right.
Nothing on that one.
Okay, so you guys set up and start up your show. Toasty, you're helping Wildwood, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you can't take half Wildwood. So you're going to start your show. I want you to start with your manipulation plus persuasion. Get everyone going. Not persuasion, performance. Manipulation plus performance plus
My
your guitar.
manip and performance. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Plus guitar plus 1 because Toasty's
Plus
helping you.
guitar. 4, 5. So I'll be 8.
8 plus you get that.
Yeah.
That's with the plus 1 from Toasty.
Yes, I got 4 in performance. My guitar will make it 5. 2 in manipulation. So I'm not using my charisma for this right now. So yeah, 2 manip.
All right.
4,
Actually,
6, 7. Yeah, 8. Yes,
Yep.
it would be 8.
so roll 8 dice. 2 of those at least are rage dice. Difficulty 3.
See how this rolls out.
Holy mother.
Ooh,
All right, critical success.
ooh.
All right, so that's 4
Yes.
successes. That's 6 successes. That's 3 over the margin. You put on a hell of a show. You start off strong. You go strong. The entire time you're going wicked strong. I can't find the Song of Ashes EP, or I'd be playing it right now, and we'd all be rocking out to it because it's that good. But what this is going to do is going to give everyone else a plus 1 to their social abilities for the rest of the scene. So if you're trying to schmooze or get information or approach anybody, you get a plus 1 to any social challenge. All right, you two are locked into playing, so that's what you're going to be doing from now on. What does everybody else want to do?
I'm doing my best to kind of stay in the shadows where I can keep an eye line on Cassie. Hopefully where she can't notice me or, see me.
All right, Cassie is being overly flirtatious with Jerry like she's putting on a show. Jerry is not a looker, but you do know he's rich. Very rich. He's not a looker, but he's got the money. And she is just completely putting on a show. Clearly for your benefit. All right. Morwen, what are you doing?
I don't think I'm doing too much yet. I'm kind of like scoping out like our exits, I guess, and places that we might need to run to if shit goes down. But I'm not gonna bring into action just yet.
Okay. All right.
Looking for money also.
You're looking-
Maybe pickpocketing some people.
All right, give me a dexterity plus larceny check.
All right, she's gonna get fucking kicked out already.
Exactly. Give me a dex plus larceny.
Can't help it.
She's got
Fucking
her-
crackhead.
So okay, 5. So what do I roll?
Dex
How
plus
many do I-
larceny. Plus you and
Okay.
you have to substitute 2 of those dice for your rage dice.
Okay, so 3 green ones and 2 brown ones.
No, 2 red, 2
Okay.
2 brown.
They could look brown to some people.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
I watched your video.
Oh!
About that.
no!
Oh no!
No!
You reach into someone's pocket to grab them, to grab their wallet. They reach and grab you. You're successful. You grab the wallet, but they reach and grab your hand. And in doing so, you grab their hand and accidentally break their wrist.
Hope.
All right, so this is causing a scene.
I swoop in
I
and
notice
put
it.
my arm around her and be like, "I'm sorry, sir. Don't mind her. She's a little special," and try to scoot her along.
Tell him I'm drunk.
Okay, he's screaming because his wrist is broken.
Tell him we'll take him outside, but then we're gonna stuff him in a trunk.
I'm not going to tell them that.
I notice it. I step up and I walk over to the gentleman.
Yep.
In the meantime, keep your fucking hands to yourself.
I was saying, he attacked me. It was self-defense. He attacked me. He touched my butt.
I apologize.
Nobody
for
wants
the
to touch
lady.
your
I
butt.
apologize for the lady. I ask him how he's feeling.
Like, shit, man, my wrist. I can't feel my wrist.
No, I get that. I get that.
I'm in so much
Tough.
pain. Bouncer walks up. What is going on over here? This lady just
So-
tried to steal my wallet and then broke my wrist.
No. I think it was a misunderstanding. I think it was a misunderstanding.
You're
This
telling us a lady?
looks like an upstanding individual, but she also looks like your typical Stepford mom. Do you really believe that she could break this strong, burly man's wrist?
I don't know, Morwen. Give me a wits plus persuasion check. A manipulation
Elwyn
plus
or Morwen?
persuasion.
Morwen or me?
Morwen. Wits plus persuasion. I want to see if you can pull this off.
Yeah.
Wits and persuasion?
Wits plus persuasion.
Okay. Wits.
No, I'm sorry.
Can you pretend to be a
I keep saying wits.
fragile southern flower?
I mean manipulation plus
I do
persuasion.
declare.
Manipulation plus persuasion?
Yes, manipulation
Okay,
plus persuasion.
7.
Jeez.
Where's my glasses?
Can I help?
But you remember
Oh,
substitute.
wait, I don't even need to help. I heard her say 7.
Substitute your range
Yeah,
dice
2.
in there. Yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
I don't know. Is that good or bad? I can't
It's
tell.
three, it's three. It's 4 successes.
That's
That-
very good.
That's very good. The bartender, the bouncer looks at you, kind of puts his hand in his face. He's like, I don't know what to do. He goes, all right. I'm leading you both out. He goes, you can stay. He goes, and he takes the other guy, let's get you some help. He goes, I'm pressing charges. He goes, I get it, buddy, I get it. And he just kind of leads him away. You get away with it this time.
No, keep your goddamn hands to yourself.
You still have the wallet, by the way.
You know, check
I'm
its
gonna go buy
contents.
myself a drink.
I grab
Oh my
Morwen by her
goodness.
arm. I ask her, what were you thinking? Here? Now? Right now? Like this? I want you to look around. There are 3 guys here
Ooh, daddy.
that are definitely working for Jerry. One is right here near the bar, which you tried to rip off. Are you trying to get us killed?
I've handled more than that at once before, though.
Sure you have.
Orion? It's not now.
Okay,
Keep your nose clean. You're in disguise? We're undercover here?
As you're saying that, you hear, oh, Toodles, from behind you, and it's a feminine voice. And you
I sigh.
and you see Cassie and Jerry walking toward both of you. Toward Orion, Morwen, and Elwyn Bell, the 3 of you.
Oh, Cassie.
Oh,
Wonderful to
Orion.
see you.
Oh, how great to see you. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just hanging with my new friend Jerry. I met him the other day, and he said I should hang out with him tonight.
Yeah, how would you have met Jerry?
Oh, well, I was here a couple nights ago after you left, and I got talking with Mark, and he introduced me to Jerry, and Jerry said he knew you, so I decided I would like to hang out with Jerry, and Jerry's great now. I like hanging out
Jerry
with you.
knows me, huh?
Yeah, he said
So
he
you
see-
followed me
He
here.
said he's seen you on the video. I don't know what kind of video he saw you on, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh, okay, that's how Jerry knows me. All right. Why did you follow me here?
Well, I'm your eternal flame. Of course I'm going to be here where you are.
We've had this conversation, Cassie, and there's also a restraining order.
That's just for normal people. That doesn't include me.
It includes specifically you.
No. Jerry's just like, okay.
Listen, I can't do this right now. You look like you're having a wonderful time with Jerry.
He's like, it's nice to finally meet. He offers a hand. It's a big hand, lumberjack hand. He offers it to you. Gerald Falk, nice to meet you.
I go to shake his hand. You already know who I am.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, trail cam footage from my lumberyard.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's a special one.
is it?
Yeah, wonderful. Well, so only makes me wonder what you could be possibly doing out in the lumberyard at night.
What were you doing out in the lumberyard that night, or what were your people doing out there?
I own it. We run it. We employ hundreds of people.
I mean, doesn't he just have one of those faces, though?
He looks at you.
Like,
He looks at you, and he doesn't recognize you. Like, he does not see through your subterfuge, and so he does not recognize you. Because
Morwen, right? Or Orion?
Morwen.
Morwen.
Yeah.
Morwen.
He looks. He's already made Orion, and he
That's what I was confused for a second.
Then he
I'm sorry.
then he looks to Owen and goes, "I don't believe we've met." He offers a big lumberjack hand.
Hello,
I
Mr.
step in and
Fuck.
intercept the handshake, and I'm like,
Well, it was
"This is
aimed.
my
It,
wife?"
it was aimed to you.
My man.
It was aimed to me.
It was aimed to you.
Oh, I thought it was aimed to Morwen. My apologies. Okay.
So
I did as well.
he shakes your hand. Jerry Falk, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Falk. I don't believe we have met.
No, that's why I just introduced myself.
But you do seem like a pretty powerful guy with some lovely companionship on your arm.
She teehees. He says, "Yeah, well, I'm a married man, but I do like to, spread my wealth around the town a little bit. I socialize, try to keep the economy rolling. Wouldn't want to upset the apple cart. Wouldn't want to push things off in the wrong direction, would we?"
Not at all. This has been a lovely and engaging conversation.
I'm sure it has been.
I want to let you guys get back to your good evening. I turn and I look at Morwen and I say, honey, would you like to go sit back at our booth again?
Oh, I do declare I am quite thirsty and I might need a touch of water.
Say, 2 waters on the rocks. To the bartender. We grab our drinks and we make our way back to the booth, exiting that very awkward conversation.
All right, or Ryan, what do you do? Because they haven't left yet. Jerry and
Yeah,
Sons haven't left.
my eyes are still locked on his. I'm like, I'm not sure who you have me confused with. The only video you may have seen me on is in your, private collection.
Or no.
There we go. But it was great meeting you,
Well,
Cassie.
If that video is any kind of performance, it was definitely lacking.
Never heard that before, but
What a bird.
have a good night. I turned to go to the bar to get a beer.
Okay.
I've escorted Morwen back to the booth, but I would like to go outside and wait.
All right, Cassie and Gerald leads Cassie back to their booth, and he's got a bunch of local friends around him, and they're just having a good Saturday night time to the tunes. I mean, Song of Ashes and Wildcard are entertaining everybody. They're doing I don't know how many songs they're doing, a 6-song set. Exhausting. They're having a great time. You're going outside, Nerdwire?
Yeah, I would like to go outside.
You want to go outside? I'm going to get right back to you, but I want to get with Repeat real quick because we haven't talked to him yet.
Unfortunately, we planned poorly on what we were going to ask the guy when we actually met him.
Orin.
I wanted to see what Elwin was doing, but everything else just went to shit. So as I see him leave, I'm going to follow him outside
Okay.
because I didn't see anybody in the place, and I've been standing next to the stage. Unless I noticed the guys working for him, I wouldn't have noticed anybody. So I'm going to head outside and talk to Elwin.
Okay. Talk to Elwin.
Oh, what have you seen other than she likes to break hands in the middle of a freaking stakeout?
At this point, Oren, dude, I needed to get her as far away from that problem as possible. I mean, obviously, she's well disguised, clearly. Somehow, Jerry didn't know who she was. But she was causing enough of a scene. I had to get her away from that. Let alone, and I can't believe that you didn't see the 3 guys as we walked in. I mean, granted, maybe it's because of the fact that Gaia blessed me. But there were 3 of them. One by the stage, which you were sitting beside almost the entire set that they're up there for. One over by the bar, and one over at the Mechanical Bull. I needed to
Bar,
position her away from
bull.
that.
Okay. Okay. So then, we're in here. Well, we know what Jerry's car looks like. As we're talking, I'm gonna walk out to the parking lot. I'm looking for Jerry's car. There's somebody by Jerry's car, just chilling.
Give me a wits plus awareness check.
I got 5 total on it.
Yep. No brutal failure. No brutal failure. Difficulty. What do you got there for me? Oh, you're fine. You got 2. Yeah, you see his black. He's got a souped-up black Toyota Tundra. There's no one necessarily hanging out by the car. You don't make anybody.
Is there anybody else out here?
There's lots of people out here. The place is packed. There's people coming and going. There's people smoking outside because they can't smoke inside. It's your normal Saturday night at a club.
Well, as I'm walking with Elwin, do we want to take out the truck a little ways down the road? Get him there? So we can get him alone? Because if it's that, he's not going to fit 5 people comfortably in that. Who's the woman with Jerry? Is she going to be in the truck?
When I was sitting over there and watching, on top of that, listening to the interaction that went on between Orion and her, this is the stalker chick that he mentioned earlier that wouldn't stop blowing up his phone. I have no exact clue why she's interacting with Jerry, other than the fact that the man's loaded and she clearly is in for a load, whether it be of the kind that comes from Orion's pants or the kind that comes from his bank account. But what I can tell you is that she is going to be a problem for us. She knows too much about Orion. He's interacted with her a lot.
Well, is she dangerous or is she theoretically innocent?
Theoretically innocent, but I
Well,
still
it's not
don't
like
trust
I can
her.
blow the axles off the damn truck, then can I? And if I get under the hood to stop his truck, people are going to see that.
All right, Haggard. While you're watching, Cassie goes to the bathroom. She heads toward the bathroom, and Jerry moves and heads back toward the bar.
Don't know how I can pull this off without being seen or without hurting her. If I could just take the tires off, I can be inconspicuous about it. Stopping it without that, you're going to be seeing me do it.
Can I be a lookout for him?
Everyone's outside. There's too many people out here. I'll be seen.
Tell you what, I could go hit the woods just a little bit. I'm assuming there are woods in the background.
Oh
Setting.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I pack my crossbow. They won't see me from a distance with a bow, shooting a bolt through the tires over there.
Then he just needs to change the tire before he leaves. I'm talking about leaving something that pops it on the road halfway to his house.
Understood.
We need more caltrops.
Don't leave home without him.
I did.
We follow the truck.
It was in the pocket.
What if we
Down to
what if we
tree.
cause a distraction? Bring as many of those people away from that as possible. Away from that entryway. While you actually do something about it, Orin.
Might work.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get Song of Ashes to really, really cause a stir and get the attention back on the stage and those people out here inside.
All right. How you
While
gonna,
he's
while he's doing that?
I'm going to prep a device beforehand, just magnetic, something small with a radio transmitter on it, just to go nuke from a distance.
Okay.
But I can stick it on his engine.
Intel.
Blow his engine.
Intel plus tech diff 4, because you're doing it on the fly.
You blow up the entire town.
I didn't bring that much stuff with me, so I can't blow up the entire town.
You're only supposed to blow the doors off.
Wait, Intel plus tech for explosives?
Intel plus 10.
3.
Yep.
I have 7. Holy crap.
Diff 4.
I couldn't make it. I also didn't. I couldn't. I don't have the parts with me.
Yep.
I look at you before you go, and I'm like, I don't have the stuff to make it. I can't even do it. I didn't bring the stuff I needed.
I shake my head. We're so disappointed in the fact that we have no way to really take this down.
I could do it much louder, but I can't make it quiet. I didn't think I need a radio freaking detonator, man.
I don't think we mind the noise.
Okay, the problem is timing it. I don't have the detonator. I can make it on time. I can make it on freaking right now, but I can't like do it remotely. There's a A to B. It doesn't work. I just can't pull it out of my butt.
Why don't we just follow this guy? Just act casual and just see where he goes afterwards.
My
He's either gonna
my
take
sharpened
her to a
senses
hotel-
tell me
Oh, you're
that
not-
Song of Ashes on the stage while playing his set says, "Why don't we just follow this guy?"
I thought you came to talk to me.
I hadn't made
We're
it in
still
yet.
outside in the parking lot trying to figure out a way to stop his truck. I
I'm
need to
thinking
bring the
this
right
to
stuff.
myself. I'm gonna talk. Damn, I gotta talk. When they get inside, I gotta tell them that.
I tell Lauren, "Hey, just chill here for a second. I think we can probably come up with a plan."
Something tells me these guys are making an overly complicated plan outside. Probably trying to put a detonator or some shit together on the fly. I know these fools.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go in here. I'm sure they're about to come up on a break on their set. Let me pop in and see what Wildcord and Song of Ashes are thinking about.
I go into the
Coincidentally,
van and start rummaging for parts.
they come up on a break in their set.
Hey,
Cassie
good
has
timing.
Cassie's returned from the bathroom and is now actively flirting with Orion. Jerry
I roll
doesn't.
my eyes
Jerry
as I
doesn't.
re-enter the bar.
Jerry doesn't seem to give a shit.
I am doing my
I
best
want
to
to go
just
flirt with Jerry.
tune her out.
Oh, okay. You will flirt with Jerry as soon as Elwyn and Song of Ashes.
I also flirt with Jared. No, I'm just
All right,
Hey, I could get in on that.
Elwyn,
yeah, we're trying to take Jerry home.
you Wildwood and Toasty and Wildcord.
So I approach the stage, looking over. I notice Orion and Cassie are flirting. More so,
that's not what you
Cassie
see.
is flirting with Orion. Meanwhile, Orion is dreaming of ways to helicopter that dick a little bit more. But I approach the
He knows me
stage.
too well.
I kind of wave the guys over, and I'm like, "We cannot talk here. Can we go to your green room real quick? There's a guy at the edge of the stage that is looking for any reason to raise suspicions."
Yeah, we can fall back to the room.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go roll up a joint in the green room, man.
I don't partake, but
That's
I
a
appreciate the
perfect-
invite.
It's a
All right.
perfect cover,
So while they head to
actually.
the green room, more when you head over to Jerry, he doesn't recognize you yet. But so what? How are you approaching him?
He said, "Yet." I don't like that.
I'm gonna come over with a martini for myself and an old fashioned for him, and sit down and offer him a drink, and kind of mention that. Well, I noticed that your little lady friend is a bit distracted with that lug of a guy over there.
Oh, you mean Cassie?
Did you-
Yeah, did you need some company?
Oh, I'm married, but she's just hanging out
Well,
tonight.
that's never stopped anyone before,
It's
right?
never stopped me before either. You don't look local either. I tend to go with the tourist anyway.
Oh no, I'm not from around here, just passing through.
Because really, Morwen, what's it like?
Excuse me?
Oh no! What's it like coming passing through?
Tell him my name?
You didn't tell him your name, no. You told someone else your name. I didn't recognize you at first. Very clever. But I've seen you in trail cam footage too, and I've seen some things that you can do.
Oh, really? And what exactly did you see?
These are pretty miraculous things. Pretty monstrous, if you ask me. Abominable.
Sir, I'm not sure what kind of porn you're into, but don't be bothering my lady friend.
So you've walked over?
Oh, I thought we were all near each other.
No, that's fine if you... Yes, the curse of trail cams.
But yeah, either way, I walk away from Cassie without even giving her a second thought.
So how can I help you? He steeples his hands together, points them at you with the you, punctuating. How can I help you?
Yeah, we don't even know what we want from the guy.
Yeah, well, if we're pretending to know each other, what do you know about all the disappearing migrants around here? You know, the ones you supposedly employ? You know, hypothetically speaking, if we both know each other as well as we think we do.
Unfortunate industrial accidents happen from time to time in the logging industry.
Must be quite a lot of accidents.
It's been an unusual year. Lots of unexpected circumstances cropping up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Now, is it?
Oh, just 1 second. You guys are in
Yep,
the, you
yeah,
guys
go
are in the green room, and just as you guys are entering the green room, you notice this conversation is taking place. I'm going to pause the conversation and let them do their catch up real quick.
Log cord. Ashes. Well, I don't have time. I don't know if you see this mess that's happening over at the Freedom Bar right now, but I feel like I need to step outside and talk to Oren as quickly as possible. We don't have a whole lot of time. But here's the deal. We need to make a plan, and I came in to ask you guys what you thought about whether or not we follow this vehicle. That is Jerry's, that Oren and I found out in the parking lot. Or do we just go ahead and blow that frigger up? I say frigger because I'm religious.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to fricker.
I think we should
Now,
hold
on.
more information.
Before we blow anything up, or kidnap anybody, or set anything on fire,
Or steal
We
somebody's
need
wallet.
to
Oh,
get
wait, never mind.
paid. Like, we're here working.
But
I don't
think
know.
we can start something later. We should try to finish the night out.
Okay. So, do you guys think I go outside and talk to Oren now and we try to pull these two numbskulls out of this, or do I go and interject myself?
Tell Oren to jam a screwdriver in the gas tank of that vehicle so it can only go a couple miles
We
once he
can't.
starts it up.
Everybody is out there looking at it.
I'll get people to
Yeah,
come
well-
inside.
Okay.
When we
Play
get back
loud.
on stage, I'll play loud.
Play
We'll smash it.
loud.
I got a new tune I was working on the last week.
Okay. Thank you.
Like, we can provide a bit of distraction. Here, let's bring out one of the old guitars and you can smash it this round.
I could smash an extra guitar.
I pull the hat off that I've been wearing, the baseball cap that I've been wearing, because I've been getting a lot of looks for it anyway. I'm feeling pretty self-conscious about the way I came here dressed.
It doesn't help because of the massive Ned Flanders mustache he's still sporting.
Yeah, and the giant Jesus piece doesn't help either.
I tucked the cross into the shirt as well, into the jersey jersey undershirt that I have on, and I start to make my way back past the stage, past the guy who's been looking at everyone.
Fortunately, it's a cheap stainless steel cross, not a silver one.
Yeah, yep. Make my way back toward the entrance of the building. I poke my head out to look around for Orin to see if he is anywhere nearby. Is Orin nearby?
I'm in the back of the van.
Okay,
Looking for
shoot.
parking.
So I go ahead and leave the entrance because I need to go tell Orin we cannot do anything right now, but I need to warn him about the fact that the one man who knows the two people from our group is talking to them, and I wouldn't necessarily say that they are the most eloquent or persuasive people to get out of this situation.
She's actually
I
more.
want it to be known that I noticed him walk in, see us talking, and then proceeded to walk out without interjecting
Yes.
in the conversation.
Orion is about as subtle as Dirk Diggler.
Back at the conversation, Jerry looks at both of you and goes, we're going to talk about who hurt migrants. The only migrants I've actually seen hurt. It points his steepled fingers again at more were by you. Trail cam footage is a son of a bitch. Those poor, defenseless people. Gutted in their prime. It cost a pretty penny. I had to pay their families off. Anyway, I don't know what.
Something giant lumber spider.
Yeah.
I'm unsure what it is you want. What it has to do with Midnight Timber Works. But why don't you just cut your losses so you don't end up like the last ones?
You're cutting in and out, at least for me.
He said cut your losses so you don't end up like the last ones.
I
Yeah, he
believe
cut
that's a
the red
threat.
hand.
Oh yeah. And what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, the last
Jerry.
what? What are you even talking about?
Well, since you stole the computer, I'm sure you've seen what was on that computer.
Really have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
No, I know that I do.
We'll just leave it at that. Unless you want to end up
And
like
he
the
knows
last-
you know.
He knows I know that I know.
I know that you know that.
I know that he knows that he knows.
He just doesn't have to tell him that he knows that they both know.
So the next move is yours. With that, he goes, kind of waves his hand a little bit. The three guys from before actually kind of stand up, and he gets up. He doesn't even let Cassie know. It's just he's still in the bathroom, and they just sort of leave the bar.
Commit more larceny, Morwen.
Yeah, they're just
don't-
out.
What? We didn't try to stop him from leaving or anything?
Not
I
yet.
think we should.
Take his keys.
Okay.
Yeah, what if can I like do the thing where I like bump into somebody and try to steal his keys?
You may
Like-
try.
Break his hip.
He has made you. So this will be a difficulty 4. Dexterity plus larceny check. He knows you're up to no good. He knows who you are, but you're still going to dive into him anyway. This could work.
Can we, Orion? Do you want to help me at all?
Hold on, I'm looking.
He knows you're up to no good, but
But there's still a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm sorry.
Definitely team, you're telling me there's a chance.
If
for
you
sure.
if you have the larceny skill, if you have larceny, you can add 1 to her dice pool.
Me?
Yes.
I don't think I do. No, I don't have larceny.
All right, so it's just your dexterity plus larceny. Difficulty 4. You have 2 rage dice. Actually, give yourself another one because he brought up the ambush. You and
Oh, she's raged up.
Yeah, you and Orion get a little angrier because
Is she trying to pick something from his pocket?
yes, he's trying to take his
Okay.
keys.
So I have. Okay, so I have 3 dexterity and 2 larceny, so that means that 3 of those are rage.
Yes.
Okay. Morwen like is gonna take a split second to look at Orion and be like, do I do it? Do I let it go? Like, give me a signal, bro.
like your character would listen.
She might not, but it's worth a shot.
Oh, I wait to see what happens, and I'll react accordingly.
Okay.
Oh, she says, "Fuck it." He already knows.
All right, you bump into him. You do not get his keys, but one of the men he's with pushes you, like puts his hands on you and pushes you tries to push you out of the way. Give me a dexterity plus athletics check, and he's going to make a brawl plus strength check, just trying to push you out of the way. I want to see what happens.
Dexterity and what?
Dexterity plus athletics.
She does a backflip and lands on her hands.
Wait, so if I just have 3 dexterity, does that mean all 3 are rage dice?
Well, you also have athletic. Do you have athletics?
No.
Then yes, all 3 are rage dice.
Okay.
Oh God. She doesn't kill him.
All right, so he pushes you out of the way. You do fall over, but you don't land. You don't fall over, but you almost stumble. And the 3 of them are getting aggressive with you. Jerry's like, "Stop it! That's enough." He goes, "It's okay, fellas. She can't help herself. She's got that bitch in her." No.
I kind of step in between them and be like, "Do you want to try that again?"
He goes, "Oh, okay. Yes, but what is going down on the stage? Are you guys playing your heart out?"
They're just playing harder.
Yeah, we get back from our break. Yeah.
All right, give me your final manipulation plus performance roll. Actually, charisma plus performance this time.
Charisma plus performance. 4, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
With 2 rage. Okay.
The show was a hit, but they got too high during their break. And the encore went on for way too long.
Song of Ashes. Oh no! No! So the show rocks because there's also a critical success in there. The show rocks, but it gets a little too much. And at the crescendo of the show, so far into it, Song of Ashes actually... Give me a rage check, please. 1 rage dice.
Oh.
All right, so you do not lose rage, but you quickly accidentally shifted to Hispo and let out a howl.
All right. Okay.
Give me another rage check real quick because you catch yourself.
Okay.
You're fine. You don't lose any rage. But the bar erupts into delirium. People fall over, begin screaming. They will forget about this, but you have just caused immeasurable trauma to everyone there. Jerry curls into a ball and is on the ground. All 3 of the people, everyone is just out crying.
I don't know when the appropriate time to do this is, but I'd like to use my right of forgetful record because I'm sure there are cameras here.
Right, a forgetful record. Okay, let me look at that one real quick while you're doing that. I think that might be appropriate. Okay.
Yeah.
Hear the howl?
I couldn't do it the other night when we were in the woods because I had lost the wolf.
Right.
I'm stopping, going through the van at this.
Yep.
I'm going inside, and if I see Jerry twitching, I'm grabbing Jerry, looking at you all. Time to go now, and I'm dragging Jerry out of here.
One thing.
Wait.
I'm helping you. If he's
Hey,
on the
guys,
floor cowering,
hold
we're
on.
taking his ass.
Yeah, and I was my first thought, sure, but I'm trying to erase any evidence of this happening. So, in order for me to perform it right, I think you guys can help me. So stop running outside the fucking bar.
We're gonna get Jerry in the van, and we'll help you with your right, but we need to get him in the damn van. Scooby-Doo needs to get ready to go.
You say Scooby-Doo, and I look at
Plan.
Song of Ashes.
All right, so I need you to make a wisdom. You perform your right. You do
Wisdom plus investigation.
wisdom plus investigation, but how many of your people are helping?
I'll help.
All right, if you don't know the right, you're just adding rage dice to it, though.
Is that good or bad?
Could be
Yeah.
good,
Most
could be
likely
bad.
bad.
It could be
my
terrible.
My wisdom's 0 and my investigation's 1, so you probably want to add.
My
Okay,
wisdom
so we
is.
all need to
Can
help.
how much can I help? Just one?
Everyone can add 1 to it. One
I can.
rage
Okay.
dice.
So I'd be doing 1 rage dice myself, right?
1 rage dice yourself. So this is all rage dice.
Are they all rolling separately?
He rolls for us, right?
Yeah, you get all the dice. So it looks like you'd have
Okay.
5 plus, so 6 dice.
Oof.
Not enough successes to get it off, but not a brutal failure either. All right.
Okay.
So there will be camera evidence of this. All right. So what are you doing? You guys, everyone is like, I mean, literally, they are like crying. They're just, they will, they will forget what happened.
They will, but the video evidence is there.
There's, you guys still haven't actually make a Wis plus awareness check to see if there's video cameras.
Do I need to?
You don't even need to. There are cameras, but you're not even sure they're working.
Okay.
Wild card would be able
Or
to
if
tell
they're
you.
pointing at the stage as well, it's we don't know anything really.
Did I
With
see
an
that they were
awareness?
pointing at the stage, storyteller?
You can
Yes,
always come back in the morning.
they should always try again. So who's grabbing up Jerry?
I don't have
Got his
strength to
leg.
carry Jerry.
I'll grab Jerry.
I don't have
Not
strength.
a leg.
All right, you guys leaving
I
your...
want to go back while they're carrying Jerry out. I want to go back to the back room where the security footage will be kept.
All
Well,
right.
I'm actually picking his pockets while you guys are carrying him out.
Okay, I'll carry him while
We're just
while
grabbing
Nerdwire's-
gear. Me and Wildcord are just grabbing gear.
Wildcord is actually keeping an eye on a couple of the guys that Elwyn Bell pointed out. And if one of them tries to stop our dudes,
I'm pretty sure
hauling out
everybody
Jerry,
is cowering.
Everybody
Are they
is
on the
cowering.
floor?
They're on the floor, basically in a puddle of their own piss.
Maybe
Fetal.
Toasty should follow Nerdwire.
Yeah, we're getting the hell out if everybody's on the floor in a pile.
I'm looking back and I tell Wired Cord, I don't know how this stuff works. I need you to come with me now. We're going back here.
So yeah, I go with him, and we literally just steal the rack the hard drives are in.
All right. Give me a wits.
Orwin, dump his phone.
What'd you
Keep
say,
his
Owen?
wallet. I don't care. Throw his phone.
Oh, throw it?
Fucking throw it.
You
I'm
guys,
gonna step on it.
So we've stuffed like a chunk of their server rack in with our audio equipment and left.
okay.
Jerry's phone just got smashed.
We needed to do
Jerry's
a roll
phone
though,
is not
didn't we?
coming with us.
No, you don't need to do a roll. All right.
Okay.
You guys start noticing. You guys better get out of there because people are starting to maybe come out of it a little bit. This doesn't last forever.
Yeah, we're doing this as fast as wolfly possible.
All right. This,
Wildwood, did he change back or is he still changed?
he's back to normal.
Yeah, it was just a
Okay.
split second
It
and a
was-
howl.
It was a momentary lapse. God, rage dice. I love them.
He's just from
In
Canada.
fact, I would like to.
You
I'm
would,
thinking that
storyteller.
art that I showed you for my character is sort of what happened. Like I was in performance mode, but started to transform there.
He finished. It was a big finish.
Giggity.
I mean, it was an intense finish. It only adds to the lore of the band with like all the werewolf.
No lore. They won't remember.
Well, but I mean, there's gonna have a little something. Just they know that ended in
dirty
something
pants.
insanely special and intense.
All right. Now, one thing you did notice: there were a lot of people in there. There's cell phones everywhere. So I'm just putting that out there. There's cell phones everywhere.
Oh yeah, welcome to 2020s.
2024, guys. So you're
Like
leaving.
Morrowind steal every cell phone.
That would be crazy larceny check.
All right. So where are you taking Jerry? And where do you?
I set the bar on fire. Lock the door.
Orin, you
Doesn't
seem like you have the
Everybody's cell
plan.
phones left with them, and now they've got you on
We're
camera.
loaded up. Where are we going? We can't go back to your cabin.
Or
Nope.
Orion, as you're dragging Jerry, you hear a thunk thunk as something falls out of his jacket.
I turn and
Take a look.
at. Yeah.
It's
It is a personal massager.
it's a silver
Gross.
Where did he have that?
it's a silver-headed lumberjack's axe. Silver-headed
Jack.
lumberjack
Oh, that
axe.
itch.
That's nasty.
Yeah. We don't want that anywhere near us.
Purely ceremonial by anyone who knows anything about silver. You wouldn't use it to chop wood, but it's definitely sharp.
Ceremonial my ass. Yeah, that's for killing werewolves.
I take it because I'm still in human form, and I'm like, this could come in really handy.
It's covered in runes. They look sickly, very corrupt.
Ooh,
Ugh.
I need to look
Yeah, you
at this. I need
touched
to
it.
show this to Mother.
I think
I
Ashes
agree.
has the better relationship with her. Give it to Ashes.
He's grabbing. It's thrown in the back of the van. We'll get it to Mother.
Yeah, we're all going to the same place.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Open the door.
where are you taking Jerry? Now
I
that-
will use my knowledge of the local area to find some abandoned back road for now. But Jerry is getting tied up in the back of the here, and he's getting a freaking hood thrown over his damn shirt. He's not seeing shit. And
He's
we're
gonna
going
feel
with
my
all his damn
Closest
pockets.
woodshed.
Feel the wrath of my helicopter dick.
He's going nowhere near
Oh,
my
perfect
house.
torture. Yeah. Let
Nowhere
Orion
near it,
at him.
and he's getting strip searched. Not strip searched, but he's getting searched. No phone, no nothing electronic.
We'll
None of it.
strip search.
all
He's
right.
getting strip danced.
I don't know. I think Morrowind wants to do a cavity search.
So where do you take him?
Wherever is a road in the middle of nowhere where we can just go and park for a while.
Yeah, with a nice like dead or old,
All
barn
right.
or something like
So
that.
while who's doing the driving? I'm not. You don't need to make a drive check, but the road
Wildcard's driving.
the road begins near Wild Country's gravel parking lot, merging onto the town's main street. This section is lit by sparse streetlights and lined with modest homes, local businesses, and the occasional neon sign. The transition out of town is subtle, with the buildings giving way to wider lots, patches of woodland, and open fields. As the route moves closer to the Falk estate, because you're heading in his direction, the road narrows and becomes enveloped by dense forest. Towering pines and old oaks create a canopy that filters the sunlight, casting dappled shadows across the pavement. Deep in the woods, you can see a cabin.
This is closer to his house, though.
This is between his house and Wild Country.
Hey, Song, pull off for a second and then don't go too far. Just off the road. I'm gonna turn on because we get screwed by this before.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna fire up my senses that look into the. Was it
The Umbra?
Umber.
penumbral? Yeah, the penumbral senses. I'm gonna turn them on.
Okay.
I have that as well. I could assist.
Okay. The forest retains its natural vibrancy, but with the weaver's influence begins to creep in subtly. The trees appear taller and more luminous, with the roots occasionally forming geometric patterns that disrupt the natural flow of spiritual energy. The path itself shimmers faintly, its edges lined with glowing threads and order woven by patterned spiders. While not oppressive, these threads lend an unnatural sense of uniformity to the route.
So it's not like super tainted like the corporate headquarters were. It's just a little bit wonky.
It's not tainted at all. It's weaver tainted. The weaver is solidifying the woods. It's as if they're artificial. This is a well-maintained area that you might
In
be able, in the woods. Something about the woods in this area, or in general, are well maintained by technology.
So then this is probably not a good place to stop.
Not necessarily. It just is. The Weaver is just and seems to be more in control here than the Wild or the Worm.
You're just talking about the Umbra side, the spirit
Yes.
side of things.
Yep. On the physical side,
But other than that, In the physical side, it's just a perfectly obscure, random.
It's an obscure cabin in the woods.
Excellent. Really.
I'll let you guys know that the Umbra is taking over here pretty well. Sorry, the Weaver has put things together here, but it's not a worm.
You don't
So we
sense
should
any.
be okay.
You don't sense any hostile spirits. Nothing sticks out. No pattern
We should be
spiders.
okay for that. You want to head up to the cabin?
Might be a good time for that viewer requested interaction. Actually,
Yep. Who's holding the axe?
It's down next to me, just in the back of the van. Oh,
All right. Let me know whoever takes the axe next, because that is the interaction.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know
Orin,
the
what are you
interaction
planning to
was.
do with that? What are you planning to do with that, Orin?
Was going to study it and then give it to Mother because we got to read the runes, but I was going to do that back at the cabin, but I guess we're doing it now.
would this be like a cult?
You can make it a
Kind
cult.
of
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, you can make it a cult roll on it if you like. Intelligence plus a cult. What's your
Yeah,
dice
let's
pool?
give it a whirl.
What's-
That'd be intelligence plus occult. Is it? I also have a specialization on occult and Ngaru if this is related.
Yep, that works.
That gives me 7 dice.
So you can take 3 on it, and
Yeah,
take half,
Take half. Yep.
and you're good. You know these are worm tainted glyphs.
Okay. Okay.
So this guy might not be anything special, but he's playing with some special juju.
He sure is. Yes.
This is a worm axe. It's designed to kill werewolves. It looks hereditary, like something that's been passed through his family. There's a family crest etched into it.
I would like to use my rite of abjuration on it.
Okay, you're gonna use rite of abjuration.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna
What is that?
It
I ask?
purifies a person, place, or thing.
Oh, very cool.
That
While this
sounds
is happening, I'm surprised that old man crumpled up like that. He claims to, already know what we are.
By
Based
the
on
way,
the trail footage.
He may have
From the
come
other
from
night.
power, but he is not power.
All right. He's
by the
starting
way,
to eat.
I'm sorry, guys.
He's a little bitch.
All right.
Now who's a bitch?
All right. Roll your honor plus
No.
occult. Nerdwire.
Okay. Okay.
Difficulty
Rage
2.
dice 2, right?
Yep.
Shoot.
Oh no. Brutal failure.
These dice fucking hate us.
All right. The item actually lashes back. The runes glow a sickly green. Take 1 ag damage as you cut yourself on the silver. As you have to shift form to do your right. You shift into Glabro and you cut yourself on the silver, pissing yourself off a little bit. So give yourself another dot of rage because you just taken silver damage.
What the fuck, man?
These dice hate you guys. We might have to go back to a different dice solution. Jesus.
I'm okay with it. It's just failures are making this fun.
just getting fucked by the dice a little.
All right. So Jerry's starting to come too. You guys are driven. Oh, what the fuck? Where am I?
Nowhere.
Is the
Don't
bagman
worry about
placed
it.
on his head already.
Exactly. The background
Yeah.
says, "What is going on? I can't breathe. Let me out.
You bridge is fine. Shut up.
Why am I naked? What did you do to
Oh
me?"
yeah. Why is he naked?
Yeah, why is he naked?
Because Marlin.
To make sure he had no electronic devices on him.
He had no electronic devices. He has no tattoos. He's pretty well built for a weird looking dude. He's got a weak chin, but you can tell he's worked the lumberyard. So he's a
Hey
working
man, what the hell's
CEO.
with this axe?
Yeah, why is your dick so small?
Well, the axe is to get for you. Clearly, I needed it.
What do you mean a gift?
It was a gift for
For
you.
you.
For you, exactly. Clearly,
gotcha.
I needed it.
Right.
Normal people just don't kidnap people.
We are not normal people.
You were kind of
No
asking for
shit.
it.
Yeah, I mean, look at what you're wearing.
Looks like a bitch.
Ooh, that callback. Nice.
I write down. I'm not saying it aloud. I don't want him to hear me speak because you guys have already talked to him a lot. But I write down a question. Are we going to let him live? Go to you guys.
Shrug.
We're not supposed to be murder hobos.
Also shrug.
I brought you guys into some crazy shit by slipping up there at the height of that performance. I got way too into it, so I'm not putting in any vote here. It's up to you guys what we want to do.
And you guys are all shrugging. I'm like, this one killed the previous pack. And I show it
Yeah.
to you guys.
I thought we don't kill him so quickly.
And I put
Slowly.
not an innocent exclamation point.
Yeah, but I feel like, if we do kill him, we are, righting an injustice. Like, he murdered that last pack. I think we have to do this.
I didn't kill anybody.
We need.
He says from underneath.
We are
the hood.
not talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the adults are talking now. Sorry.
Through the
obviously-
damage that I just sustained, I stammer through my words. Do you know who?
I'll make a deal with you. I'll tell you everything you want to know if you let me live. Everything you want to know. I'll give you everything.
I want to use stare
Not
down.
making a deal until you actually tell us.
Well,
what
he's
you
wearing
know.
a hood. You can't do stare down on him
I can't stare down?
because he's
Okay.
wearing a hood.
Would
you
it
can't
stare
even
down
see.
just make him pee himself?
Yes. Again.
Well, it would make him submit. I want him to tell us without having to
Submit.
make any deals.
You'd have to pull the hood off to make it just stare down.
I'm hurt. I can't right now. I can't pull the hood off. So I need someone else to decide whether or not they're going to pull that hood off.
I flick him in the Adam's apple. Just a little flick.
Do a roll. Critical success.
Knock
Break
his head
his fucking throat.
Break
His head pops off.
out.
And then instead of using, I'm just like, now you have to speak to us. Just speak. I flick him again.
He goes, "What do you want to know?"
Everything.
Tell us everything you know.
For
Man,
starters, those weren't normal people up on the trail that night. What was that roll?
And
No.
what's with the giant fucking spider?
what spider? What are you talking about?
Oh, Mr. Trail Cam, don't play like you didn't see that fucking spider.
Okay. Oh, God, this wasn't supposed to be like this. Just a little bit of Mojo Jojo, and everything would be all right. I'd be rich, I'd be powerful, and I'd be
Mojo Jojo.
immortal. But no, here I am, kidnapped in the back of some weird. I don't even know where I am. And what do you? Okay, what is it you need to know? Start from the beginning. He's trying. And you can tell he's trying to
Start from
negotiate
the
with
beginning.
Yeah, you start from the beginning.
You have no negotiation power here, you little limp dick fuck. You start talking, or I'm gonna start cutting.
you. Okay, no need to cut. No need to
Alright.
cut. No need to cut.
I think
This
he
is
said
how
he'll
she-
talk.
This is how she talks to me in real life.
I think he said he'll talk.
Oh boy.
You guys just need to ask.
All right. About 2 years ago, Hayes came to me. Hazy came to me and said he had a plan. He found a way that he could offer me some power, some money, and all I had to do was do a couple rituals with him and some other people he knew, and everything would be okay. Next
What
thing,
kind of rituals?
Hazy.
Robert Hayes, the mayor.
Oh.
All we had to do, sacrifice a few people here, sacrifice a few people there.
That's all.
Things have been going good until whatever it was that kept attacking our lumber yard showed up, and they had to have that. They had to get rid of them, and they just had to use my lumber yard. Sister Clara Beale and Maria, they set up that ambush, and it went well. But I lost 15 workers that night. 15 workers. Can you believe it? You know how hard it is to pay off workers? Doesn't matter that they're not. They still have families. You still got to pay them off. He's saying this all under the hood, naked, shivering, worried, limp-dicked, completely turtle-headed. What else do you want to know? I wasn't there. I wasn't part of the ambush. I just let them use my land.
Can we? I mean, I essentially we could reach out to Mother and get her down here. I mean, she's probably wanting to question this guy.
I don't think we want to bring Mother down to the torture and murder session, but hey.
Or at least get,
Does anybody want to see
what
if he's telling the
information was
truth?
it she wanted specifically? Do we want to see, like, who's higher up, then try to learn some more information
Is Hayes the one that gave you the axe?
No, this axe has been in my family for years.
Okay, so
It isn't in your family any longer, I can tell you that.
yeah.
Come on, I've got kids, man. You just gotta let me go.
I don't have to do shit.
Who was wearing the robes a year ago in the footage?
That was Hayes. That was Hayes.
We're just supposed to take your word for it.
It wasn't me. I wasn't there.
Who was giving
You
the
saying
orders
this all leads
beforehand?
back to the mayor?
This all points back to Hayes. Hayes, Sister Beale. She runs the Unity Christ Church.
If Hayes was out of the picture, how would you go about running this lumber company?
The same way I did it since 2016, since I took over. This was just a side project for immortality. No one was supposed to get killed, except for the, a few migrants here, a few migrants there. No one missed them anyway.
I mean, I think if we're going to let this guy live, this lumber mill needs to go back to being for the city. That's for sure.
I don't think
know.
it's gonna happen.
That's not
It's not
happening.
gonna be
That's
him.
not happening.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I walk over and I remove
Again,
the hood.
I'm not arguing. I screwed up tonight.
As soon as
It's
you
your guys'
reach
call.
for the hood, I grab your hand.
I grab his hand.
Mind?
It doesn't matter if he sees us. He's not making it out if you're alive.
I'm angry.
Even if we could trust what he's telling us, was to say he doesn't just take off to the mayor and share everything anyway.
You all forget what can be done.
I'll leave town. I will leave town. I will pack up tonight. I will take my wife and my kids, and we will just leave town.
Well, who's to say you won't do the same thing somewhere else?
We have recordings of you ordering hits on us. Like, come on.
What could you do for us? How could you help
You
us?
as a town
Are we-
just makes you
are we
safer to send
seriously-
more people to try and kill us. Like, come on.
Are we
need-
seriously having this conversation, guys? He literally sacrificed people.
We need resources.
He's not
I don't
innocent
even know what
here.
just happened on that roll. That's like as many successes as you could possibly get.
We need resources, guys. The man has resources.
Yeah, so let's keep him alive and, make phone calls, run his empire.
He
So what's
helps us
cracking
get the
there?
mayor.
I let go of the
We
hood.
consider letting him go after we cut the head of the beast off.
I mean, it's not just the
I'm
mayor.
sorry. Is he,
What's
is
that?
he talking? Sorry.
He's talking.
Go ahead, storyteller.
He goes, it's not just the mayor. It's Sister Beale. It's Maria Vasquez. There's Maria Vasquez. There's so it's a lot. The verdant blight is deep. You don't understand. It's deep. Its roots are deep.
Well,
With-
where's
I
your
would-
Rolodex of evil?
With me, I can do it. I am the Rolodex of evil. With me
Well,
on
there's
your
one reason to
with,
keep him
with
alive.
me on your side.
Yeah, but it sounds like we have to keep him.
With me on your side, you'll be able to. All of a sudden, his head just pops as a hole appears in the side of the van.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
What did you do?
Boom,
My sight
headshot.
tell me I still
Was
have
that
the sight
us?
up.
Was that us? What happened?
Another hole.
Damn it, Ashes! What did you do this time?
Another hole appears in the van, and you hear. Whoosh.
Oh fuck!
Number
Get down.
Start
is still
driving.
up. Do I see anything coming through the
Drop.
Umbra or not?
Through the Umbra? No.
Okay.
Should we toss the body?
scream at Wildcore to floor it.
Are my sharpened senses still
Wildcard-
active?
Yes, but you're
already
focused.
flooring it,
Yes.
And the van is spinning
My
out
sharpened senses are
wildly.
still active?
Yes, but you've been focused
Wait,
inside.
where are
Now
we
that
at?
you hear that, you actually hear 3 people approaching the on foot approaching the van.
Time to
It's his
go.
men.
Why are we
It's his
running
men.
away?
We're not running away. We're running over one of them to start the combat.
Were we in? I thought we were inside of like a old
No, you guys never actually
cabin
transitioned
or
into the
something.
cabin.
No, we
drove
were
up
just
to-
kind of interrogating
No,
the
we
van.
never
Okay,
rode
gotcha.
cabin.
Toward the cabin.
Gotcha.
What's my roll to try and hit one of these guys? I've got, I believe.
It's be dexterity plus drive versus their dexterity plus athletics.
All right, I got 3 points in there, so
Roll your rage, add your rage dice to it.
yep, I will.
I mean, I could try to drive and hit someone.
All right, it's a tie.
Nice.
So you manage to hit them, but not enough to actually cause any damage. You do-
Great.
you
Now
do-
there's a
you
dude
do
stuck in the hood of the car.
You do strike him. He rolls off the hood, but you don't do any real damage to him. All right.
I reach in the back for my crossbow that I packed earlier.
I'm grabbing my brass knuckles out of my pocket. I knew I
Okay.
was going to need these.
Shoddy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting to see what these two do. We'll wait for them to come back. And we're actually going to use this opportunity
Actually, I'll take a little break. Yeah.
to
let's
take
do
a
that.
little
And
break.
I got a PP.
Yep, we're going to take.
I'm not gonna make a PB.
We're gonna
As parents, we say PP instead of piss.
we're gonna take the
I was like, I can listen while I piss. I'm just going.
we're gonna take the full break.
Okay.
All right. All right. Everyone, stretch your legs. Do what you got to do. Take a full break.
cool to meet her, so we planned to meet up. She didn't show up.
We're live.
Okay.
Keep telling the
so
story.
then I go to pick him up one day at school, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's her." And I was like, "Yo, she's not fucking Spanish. She went to high school with me in Ellenburg, like 20 minutes away." She went to college. She went to college right near where she lives and pretended to be a completely different person.
That's hilarious.
Interesting.
Oh,
No,
Something like that. You
I
gotta
can't-
go for it.
I cannot blame her.
All right, where we left off. Jerry was blabbing. He was spilling his guts until his head spilled all over. When his head exploded from a gunshot into the vehicle. In their haste to run away, or at least to hit somebody, they ran into somebody and they rolled away. Out in front of you, outside the car, are two men and a woman. A familiar-looking woman to Orin Dustwalker.
Damn it.
Not to Orion.
Oh.
Seriously? Seriously.
Seriously.
What?
All right.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the right
Combat.
thing so I can get her name. Apologies.
Oh, I can pull that up for you. I'm sorry.
I've
Thank
pulled up my crossbow and I have it trained on the woman that Orin has clearly recognized.
Well, I've got my shotgun leveled at her. What in the hell are you doing? Are you out of your fucking mind?
She goes, everyone out of the van. You hear a woman's voice. Everyone out of the van.
Oh, I'm out.
You okay, what
Fire.
Brandish his fist.
This is the first time I'm ready to throw down. Things are real.
Oh, she's got a
Pop my claws out like Wolverine. I would if I could.
Snoochie
she's got a
boochie.
Benelli with a 6-inch suppressor on the end of it, pointed at her freaking chest right now.
She's tall and lean with a striking appearance marked by scars on her left cheek and neck. Reminder of an incident she blames someone for. She dresses in dark tactical clothing, blending into the urban environments easily, as well as...
You're breaking up just a little bit
Oh,
there.
I'm
Zed,
sorry.
when you're leaning to the side.
Sorry.
Lean to the mic.
Lean
Step
into
away from the mic to breathe in.
Yeah. All right. Where was I?
She had scars.
Scars. Yes, she had scars on her left cheek and neck. Reminders of an incident she blames someone else for. She dresses in dark tactical clothing, blending into urban and rural environments easily, and her demeanor is one of quiet intensity. She wears a bracelet that belonged to a deceased friend as a constant reminder of her mission. Get out of the vehicle. The other two, one of them steps up, brushes himself off after getting kind of rolled by the van. Picks up his rifle again. These are high-end rifles, you can tell. They're all wearing body armor.
Friend of yours, Orin?
Yeah, she's been hunting me across 2 fucking continents.
Yo, she found you, bud.
I kick open the side door, I let it slide open,
Okay.
and I don't lower the shotgun, so she's got it level at her chest. It's like, yeah, you can wear body armor all day long. 12-inch, 3-inch slug. You know what that's going to do to your body armor at this range? Body armor's not going to do shit.
She smiles.
You know it.
She smiles. Everyone else who's looking out notice there's a red dot on Orin's forehead. She just smiles. She's everyone out of the van. There's more of us.
I want to know how many more people are out there.
All right.
Can I know?
You roll.
Okay.
The difficulty's only 2 for you now.
Okay.
So you can take half.
I'll take half. I want to know.
There's at least another 5 out there.
So 8 total?
8 total.
I'm still in Glabro right now, right?
You're still in Glabro, yes. Exactly, Shrion.
Are we fucking around and finding out? Or, if he's already transformed, like, they clearly know what we are.
Oh, I forgot you're in Glabro.
Yeah.
All right. She does not fall to the ground. She does not lose her shit. But one of her guys does. He kind of like loses it. But he doesn't fall into a complete ball. It's just like, he's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? But he's holding it together. So these are people who've seen some shit. These aren't the same 3 you saw in the bar who lost their shit completely. These are not the guys that were with Jerry in the bar.
I whisper to Oren, what do you want to do? I got your back.
I don't know. Who are you here for? Were you here for the person we were talking to? Or are you here for me? Because you think you're still here for me.
Well, the fact that you're here is extra. But we're here for Jerry.
Somebody
Falk.
tell me what the fuck is going on here.
We're about to kill some people.
Well, that
Well,
remains
it's,
to be seen.
That's all you had to say.
She's still fucking crazy.
Who is she exactly?
No, stop questioning each other. I directly asked her who the hell she is and asked her what she wants.
My name's Locke, and I'm here for Jerry Falk. If he's dead, we're going to take you with him. So you actually have 5 seconds to comply, or we start shooting.
I shoot her in the chest, and then I shoot her friend.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's how it's going. All right,
I take a shot into the woods who had the red dot on his forehead as well with my crossbow.
all right.
I'm going to attempt to transform to Krenos.
You're gonna go
Same.
Krenos. Okay, so everyone rolling Krenos, give me 2 rage checks.
Just 2 rage dice?
Yep, because changing happens first. All right, so you lose 1 rage.
Now, was I up to 3?
You were up to 3. Yep, and you lose 1 rage wild cord, but you still both changed to Krenos. Who else is changing to Krenos?
Me.
All right, you changed to Krenos, but you lose 1 rage as well.
Okay.
All right, so that's 3 of you in Krenos. All right, the people who are shooting from a distance get to fire first. So 2 people from a distance are firing first. So they are going to fire at... Actually, I'm going to let Pete fire first. And she's going to try... She's
Composure plus firearms, correct?
composure plus firearms, correct. She is just going to try to dodge. She's not shooting at you. So she's not splitting her dice pool. So that is 3 successes. Her margin. She got 2. You hit her with the shotgun, doing 4 damage. It's halved because of the body armor. So she takes 2 damage. Two aggravated damage because it is aggravated to humans. All right. We have 3 people in Krenos. The people from the distance are shooting. The first one is shooting at you, Haggard. You didn't go to Krenos, did you?
I did, yes.
Okay, and you are being shot at.
It was him, Sully, and Toasty.
See?
What is your dexterity plus athletics?
6.
All right. So you're going to want to roll that.
2 rage, right?
You don't need to roll. You don't need to do anything with rage. You get +4 to
Don't
this.
need to-
You get +4 to this, though. Oh, you do. Yes, you do have to add your rage to it.
Okay, so
yeah.
2 rage and 4
Extra
regular,
dice.
or
You get
4 extra.
4 extra dice because you're in Krenos form.
So 8.
8.
Or
Okay.
it'll be 10 total. Yeah.
All right.
Hold on.
Are you attacking anybody?
3, 4. I thought I was getting shot at first.
No, you are. But are you attacking anybody?
Yeah. I'm going to attack probably the closest gentleman.
Okay. Subtract 1 dice from your dice pool for the dodge.
Okay. How do I subtract a dice?
I think you got to clear them all out. I do apologize.
Oh, no. That's all right.
You click on the number and it will subtract it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I was at 10 total, right?
Yep.
All right.
So Ellen didn't go werewolf?
Those are all
No, I'm
shit
still
rolls.
Glabro.
Okay.
All right. Well, I only rolled 2 successes, 3 successes, 4 successes. How many did you roll?
None.
None. All right. Oh, so you get shot, and you take, what is it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. So you take 8 subtract and halved. So you take 4 lethal damage as you get shot.
These fucking dice are
Fucking
So
curse.
fucked.
Fucking
They hate
curse.
us.
They've been
They
nice
really
to
do.
me for the most
They
part.
have been nice to Ashes.
But you get 4 extra health levels when you're in Kreno.
You guys have
They're pacifist
different
guys.
skins.
Okay, now you get to make your attack though. So you're attacking. You can attack one of the. You can attack the woman or 2 of the men near the van. Who do you want to attack?
Attacking one of the men near the van.
All right, so give me your strength plus brawl plus 4, -1. Remember your
So
dice.
4 plus 3, 7 plus 4 is 11 minus 1.
Yep.
And 2 rage.
God.
You're gonna rip him in half.
So what did I say? 10.
Yep. General difficulty of 4. So I want to see how many you get more than 4.
Wait, hold on again. Strength plus brawl. I can't fucking talk. 7 4. Yeah, okay. It's 10. Sorry.
Plus 4. Yep. Okay. 1, 2,
Ooh.
Oh shit.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Wow.
7.
Wow.
So, okay. So 1,
Damn,
2,
whoa.
Did you
3,
murder this person?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13
That's
successes.
crazy.
Yes. You reach in, you slice your claws into one side of their body and into the other, and reflexively, as your claws get stuck, you rage and you pull and you pull,
Make sure everyone
and you
is also
rip the
lights out
body
using.
from standard in half from the sternum, just showering everyone in gore as the body is just completely destroyed. You just did 13 points of aggravated damage.
Also, do I automatically do razor claws, or do I need to say that I'm?
That automatically
Razor
happens.
claws.
It automatically happens. Statistically speaking, that's an insane roll you just got right there. You have just
Yeah, that was
gibleted
crazy.
the first one, and you
What
were
the
easily
shit?
running toward the one that shot you, and will be there next turn. Okay, next, Stelly, you went into Krenos as well. You're getting shot from a distance. So I need you to roll your dexterity plus athletics plus 4, -1.
Okay. Math. Okay, Dex and athletics. Okay.
So I got 3 successes.
Okay. Hold on. Do I just do all regular dice?
No, you have to add your 3 rage dice in as well.
Okay. Wait. Plus 4. 6. Okay, so 3 and 3.
Plus 4 dice. Because you're in Krenos. You always get plus 4 to physical when you're in Krenos.
Right. So yeah, I have 3 dexterity and no athletic.
Alright, so 7 dice, 3 of them rage.
-1.
Yep.
Yep.
-1, 6 dice. You are so smart.
Didn't she lose rage changing form?
She got 3 successes. They got 3 successes. You take 1 damage. So you take 3 damage. It's subtracted. You take 2. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, as a bullet hits you. But now you get to make your attack roll. You're a dexterity-based fighter, so I want your dexterity plus strength, your dexterity plus brawl, plus
Okay.
4,
Okay.
-1,
Okay.
and you have 2 rage dice. Toasty is right. You lost
Okay.
1 while changing forms.
Okay, got it. Okay, so, oh my God, math.
Are you clawing or biting?
I'm clawing.
All right, so that's extra. That's a bunch of extra damage.
Yeah, I got razor claws and I got porcupine's reprisal. I don't know if that.
You don't need that. That's if they hit you That's if they hit you up close.
Okay.
Actually, does that work at a distance too?
Stop it.
I still can't believe Haggard just got 13
This
successes.
one. Let's wait. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I did that math correctly. I don't know.
5. Okay, so you got over the 3 difficulty. So 2. So you slice into them. You don't actually kill them, but you render them almost dead. You slice one really quickly under the jugular, and you nick the blood just gushing all over. You're painting your face and your fur in their ichor. He drops to the ground, grabbing his neck, nearly fainting right away, but he will die without reaching medical attention. All right. The third one out in the bushes. Who else went Krynos?
Yo.
You take it. You're getting this. Okay, so roll your dexterity plus athletics plus 4. -1. All right,
Yeah,
and
too much math. So 2 plus 1 plus 4 minus 1 is 6.
Exactly, Shriyan.
two, three, 4 successes. Two successes. The shot misses wildly. And you may attack the person who's been, their neck's been cut, or you may attack the woman.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to tear the door off as I get out and attack the woman with it.
Don't attack the woman. Don't attack the woman.
Tearing the door off the van?
He's a rage monster. He's gonna attack what he's gonna attack.
I just
The van's fucked, but I mean,
Let the man attack.
All
who
right.
He wants to attack.
So he tears the door off its hinges and swings it at the woman. Give me a strength plus 4 plus melee attack.
All right. 2 plus 4 plus 1.
-1 because you dodged.
Another. It's six dice again. So
Okay. So that's 4 successes. She gets to try to dodge it. -1 dice from before. She does not dodge it. She does take the damage. I'm going to say a door does bludgeoning an extra 2 plus 2 lethal. So she gets smacked by the door and is dropped to the ground. All right. You're looking like you're about to decapitate her with this door.
I'm also intending to use it as a shield.
Okay. Well, no, you don't even think that you're in Krynos. Your only idea is to kill. All right. Elwin Bell.
Smash things with door.
What are you doing?
I took a shot at the guy who had the gun trained on Orin.
All right. Take a shot.
Okay.
So I want
What do
your
I need to pull
composure
out of
plus
this?
composure plus firearms.
It misses and
Okay.
hits me in the back.
It's 5.
All right. How many successes did you get? 1, 2. You got
Looks
2.
like 2.
You got 2. He got 2. All right. So you tie. So he does take. He managed to take. You hit him with the crossbow bolt. He takes 2 damage as it hits him in the shoulder.
Okay.
All right, Pete. You just saw her get hit by a car door by the Krynos werewolf right in front of you. What are you gonna do? With your history
Will
past
he
with her,
hear me if I say something to him? Will he register it, or is he just
you could try.
complete blind rage?
You could try.
Cord, don't kill her. And I run to a tree towards the guy shooting. So I have a little cover from them. I'm gonna shoot it. How many are left out there?
There's 3 out. There's 3 out and about.
I'm gonna take a shot because the other ones are dying. She's incapacitated, not dead. The other 2 up here are dead, and they're out there. So I'm gonna take a shot at one of them.
All right. Composure firearms.
That's a 5.
Roll it. 1, 2, 2 successes.
Yeah, not great.
2 successes, so you still hit. You manage to hit. You do 3 damage as the buckshot. You're using slugs, right?
Slugs. Yep.
Slug hits him in the hip. It's not good, but he'll live. All right.
Then I'm using that tree as the best cover I can get because they're shooting at us.
Song of Ashes.
Elwin is the one that took a shot.
Elwin
Correct?
took a shot. Yeah,
For a
with
lot
the-
of damage
with the crossbow.
So yeah, I'm
like-
just
I didn't take any
beelining
damage.
towards the.
Did I?
No, you
I
did a
didn't take
little.
any
You,
damage
you,
yet.
you did a little. You did a little damage to him.
Yeah. I did damage to the guy that was shooting at Orin.
Yeah, but you took quite a bit of damage yourself, right?
No,
It was like 5.
No,
actually.
Orion took some damage. I think.
Orion.
I took some damage.
Orion
And
took
Morwen took some damage.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then everyone that's close by the van's dead now? The people are chasing down like shooters that were afar?
Yes.
People are shooting. Yeah, there's the woman. She's
Gotcha.
still alive. She just got hit by a car door.
Okay. Gosh, I'm trying to catch up. I had the kid here.
That's
So
okay.
I sat on some of it.
He's like, my poor fucking van.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, I'll run to be getting. I know we've taken. I heard that someone took some damage, but so I'll be running to the van to grab, maybe just grab the med kit and realize that it's convenient and easy to get to because the door happens to be missing that was on that side of the car where the med kit was at.
All right. So you go grab the med kit. At the top of the next turn, Ryan, make 2 rage checks, please. And a willpower check. You killed something. You don't need to make a willpower check. You don't go into frenzy. You're fine. You killed somebody. But I do need you to make 2 rage checks. All right, so you're down to 1 rage, but you heal 2 damage. You'll get more rage if you get hit. Don't worry. All right, Sally, you took some damage too, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to make 2 rage checks. You have 2 rage. I want you to heal. All right, so you are down to 1 rage. No, you're down to 0 rage. You fall out of Krenos.
Shit.
But you can howl at the moon when you get an opportunity. I shouldn't have made you make that rage check. That's you don't have if you want. Do you want to try to heal? Knowing that you could lose the wolf.
No, I think I don't. No, I'm okay.
Okay, that's a better answer than me just telling you to heal. All right, but you do need to make a willpower check. Resolve plus composure. Okay. You did not fall into frenzy because you didn't kill anything.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Let me see what the difficulty is. Just before you make the roll, give me 1 second. Frenzy. I didn't expect us to get into a frenzy check. Frenzy. 139.
Sorry for opening fire, guys, but I was not about to get taken by people. Not gonna
No,
happen.
this is perfect. This is exactly what I really wanted as a player, but maybe not as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Exactly.
He ain't taking me. It's not happening. Sorry.
We're winning this fight currently,
don't
okay?
be sorry.
As a player, we're winning. It's fine.
If somebody shoots at you, you're required to shoot back. That's Wildcord's code.
All right. Do you want to spend a willpower not to make a frenzy check?
What does that mean?
If you go into frenzy, you will kill everything around you, all your enemies, and then when you're done, you'll try to kill your friends. So you don't want to go into frenzy. Do you want to spend a frenzy willpower to not make a check?
Can Ash just chill that out? Isn't that an ability? Can you use that during a conflict?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could use that during conflict. I was going to ask
What's your ability?
Song of Serenity?
Yeah, specifically, yeah.
You can use that in combat.
Yeah, let's give her a whirl.
Right.
I haven't got to use any of my special.
So you're not in frenzy, so you spend a willpower. All right, Toasty, same thing. Do you want to spend a willpower not to go into frenzy? Or do you want to
been injured, so why would I go into frenzy?
Because if any turn you don't kill something, you have a chance of going into frenzy in Krenos. It's the curse of Krenos. It's why werewolves don't go to it right away.
Well, some werewolves
Some
don't.
werewolves don't.
Sally, Haggy, and Toasty were like,
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay. All right, Haggy. Since you went first last time, you're going first this time. You are halfway toward another one. He's going to take a shot at you. I take it you're going to dodge and attack him again?
Yeah, you said that I would be upon him on the next turn.
You are, exactly. You are upon him. But he still gets a chance to shoot at you.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's taking a shot with a semi-automatic rifle. All right. So your same thing. Your dexterity plus your athletics plus 4 minus 1.
Okay, so 9. And only 1 rage dice, right?
Yep, only 1 rage dice. I got, critical. I got 4 successes. How many did you get? 1, 2, 3,
5.
4. You got 5? He didn't get 5.
Counting the 10, right?
10 counts as 1 success.
Oh, okay. 4.
4. All right. So you don't do.
There has to be 2 10s.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So as you're closing, he gets a shot off, and he does 3 damage to you. It's halved. So you take 2 damage, but it's just superficial. All right. Now it's your turn to attack.
Melee requires a melee weapon of some kind, I'm assuming?
Melee requires a melee weapon. Yep.
Okay.
Brawl is your claws.
Yep, yeah, I'll just attack him with my claws.
All right. So your strength plus brawl plus 4 minus 1 plus 1 for your glory because of razor claws.
So -1 +1, so we're back to
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so they cancel each other out. But you have razor claws active right now.
So 11.
Oh my. Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes. 6 successes. All right. And he just rolls. Two. So you got 6, so you got 4 over. So +3, so it's all ag. So another one, you swipe at another one, you claw it right into his temple, and you rip. Your claw gets stuck in the top of his skull just for a moment as it bifurcates and cuts the top of the skull off, revealing the brain as it pops out of the skull, and the whole body just quivers and tumbles to the ground.
Ryan's horrifying. This man's just ripping through enemies.
A little gross, but that's okay.
All right, Selly. The only one right in front of you is the one that's almost dying. His neck is bleeding out. You can attack him or the woman. But you have to attack one of them.
I'll go ahead and try and finish him off.
All right, so just give me... it's a general difficulty of 4. I mean, you can pretty much just take half on this one if you want. And how do you want to do it? Are you going to bite him or claw him?
I want to bite him.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna bite him.
All right. As you prowl over him, you extend your body down and open your maw over his head and just bite, feeling the crunch of his skull pop like a grape. As you spit out just chunks of skull and brain matter.
You're gross.
Yum. Dinner. It's girl dinner.
Dinner is served.
Grill dinner.
Toasty.
Whatever's around the house to eat.
Toasty, you've still got the car door in your hands.
And is anybody left alive that's opposing me?
Just the woman. And apparently Orin is trying to get your attention.
I yelled at you not to kill her as I ran by you, but that was it.
Well, that I'm clubbing her with the blunt side of the door, not the sharp edge.
All right. She's going to fire her weapon at you, hopefully doing more damage so she stops you from clubbing her. All right. So you're going to roll your attack, and she's going to roll her attack. And whoever gets more succeeds. All right.
So my attack is my strength plus my brawl
Strength
plus 4.
Strength plus melee plus 4.
Oh.
Because you're still using the car door.
Same result. So
Yep.
3 plus 4 is 7.
Okay.
And how many rage do I have at the moment?
You didn't heal, so you should still you should have three rage.
All right.
All right.
Can I be plugging into my amp while this is all going down, while I hear this all going down?
Yes. I got 3 successes. You got 4 successes, so you club her for another 3 damage. You've exhausted her body armor. Her body armor is shot. She still hasn't taken any actual damage yet. That's not superficial. Now you're going to start
What's
really
her health pool?
Her health pool. She has a stamina of 4, so she has +2. She's a natural health pool of 6.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's the last opponent alive?
That's within reach. Yes.
then I'm probably going to want to shift to a lesser aggressive form.
All right, so you'll do that at the next turn. Okay. Sally, did you chase off toward any of the other people who were shooting? I was assuming you did, but I want to ask you for sure.
To race off to them? Yeah.
Okay. Elwyn, what are you doing? Are you reloading?
Don't need to. Crossbow can carry 3 bolts at once.
Fantastic.
One that I have. So I pop off another shot at the individual who I clipped just a moment ago.
Okay, he's shooting at you.
Okay.
So you're shooting at each other.
Okay.
So roll your dice. All right, so you got 4 successes. I got 3. So you managed to dodge away from the shot that's coming at you, like you're looking at a chart or something, and it just misses your head. And you managed to pop a shot with your crossbow and plunk him right in the shoulder, doing another 3 damage. You've ripped this guy's body armor off as well.
Okay.
All right, Pete.
The same guy. We're gonna shoot him. I got cover. He doesn't. So.
All right, go for it. He's shooting at you. He loses 2 dice.
Not a great shot, but
I mean, it was a shotgun, so at a
I
distance.
got slugs for distance.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You still got more than he did, so you still hit him. All right, Haggard. You do not need to spend a willpower.
Okay.
You can get toward the next one in line if you want.
I'm on my way.
All right, give me your strength plus brawl plus 4 plus 1. He's shooting at you, so you're probably going to want to dodge, right? No, you don't even need to dodge this time because you're right up on him. He's just going to shoot at the same time. Shoot at the same time as you. So you roll yours, I roll mine.
I think Haggard's might be higher than yours.
It is definitely higher than mine.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of scared of the results.
Is it still +1, -1?
No -1.
Just +1.
Just
Okay.
+1.
So 12.
God.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
God.
I got 2 successes.
It's. Oh my
Just
god.
me at least. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
I just run through him.
you
Oh
got
my god. He explodes in a red
you,
mist.
you do explode him again because you got 2 criticals, so that's 8 successes, 9, 10, 11, 12 successes. As you do you claw or do you bite?
Yeah, I'll claw.
All right, this time as you swing with your left claw, you catch him in the waist. Your claw hooking up underneath his ribs, grabbing and tearing, pulling him from his spine, from his hip, leaving his body quivering as he just drop it to the side.
You ripped his spine out, man. Nice.
Messy.
All right, so Haggard's killing everybody. Sally, you haven't killed anybody. Are you spending another willpower?
Hey, I thought I killed the guy.
Oh, you did. You did kill.
Well, you mortally injured him.
No,
No, the first time, and then I
you
bit
killed
his
it.
head
Yes,
off.
you bit his head off.
Oh,
the
right.
second time.
Okay. Yeah.
So you do not need to
Yeah.
kill, but the only one next to you is the woman.
Well, I was making a dash for whoever was left in the woods.
You're right, you were. All right, so they're going to take a shot at you before you
Okay.
get to them. So the shot is, so you get to make a dexterity plus brawl. Dexterity plus athletics plus 4 minus 1
Okay. With my rage dice.
with your rage dice.
What's the roll for throwing something?
Dexterity plus athletics. All right, Sally, you got a critical. So you got 4, 5, so 5 successes, but I got more with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get shot along the way.
Oh no.
You take 4 damage. It is halved
Oh,
to
no.
2.
What is her health pool now?
Sally's health pool now.
My health is 1.
No, because you get.
As I scream from the back of the van that I have not exited yet, but have been shooting from.
No, you got much more than 1 because you have an extra 4
Oh.
health. You get an extra 4 health pool
Oh,
for being
because of
Krinos.
Krinos.
Because of Krinos.
Okay.
Yep.
So then I have 5.
5.
Oh, okay, thank God.
All right. Do you want to try to heal?
No. No.
No? Okay. All right.
You
So,
living on the dangerous side.
Make your dexterity plus brawl plus 4 plus 1.
Okay. 3. 10. Oops.
Oh my.
Oh,
That is a
what a roll.
critical success. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8, and it's 8 successes, and he gets to roll 6 to dodge.
Are you wearing a Beavis and Butthead sweater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I just saw that.
All right, so you
Love
still
it.
get 4 successes. And are you clawing or biting?
I'm gonna claw him this time.
All right, so you managed to do
Oh, the sleeves. Hell yes. That's so good.
7 aggravated damage, which removes his head as you swipe across his neck, and his head just pops in the night, leaving a trail of blood, and his body just crumbles as the head falls to its feet. So you've managed to kill everybody except one. All right. Pete.
The woman?
Yep, the woman. Pete, what do you do?
Okay.
I'm reloading as I walk over to her.
Yep.
Slugs. And Wild Cord's over her with the door.
Well, he's shifting.
And I look at her. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? You just got all your men killed, trying to kill him, and then trying to kill me. Are you stupid?
I'll get you one of these days. If you don't get me now.
I'm assuming Cord's like standing almost on top of her.
Yep.
Yeah, like ready to whomp her with the door if she moves again.
I'm just gonna come down and butt stroke her if I can. I want her out. I don't want to kill her.
All right, give me a brawl plus a melee plus strength roll. And you're pulling your punch.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Not great, but it's not what I do.
Yeah, just get a bunch of critical failures. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'll stove her fucking head in.
Shrugs it off.
I admit.
Yep. You miss, but someone knocks her out. All right. So you got a dead guy in your van. You got a forest full of dead guys, and you got a knocked out special ops woman.
Get the zip ties.
No one used silver on you though. You noticed that. No one used silver.
Yeah, they were here for him. I start searching the bodies and looking for any kind of anything. Digital orders, written orders, something.
No, I mean, they all have cards from a private military corporation called Pegasus.
So is this about time for me to unleash my my song that I prepped for a few turns ago?
Yes.
Please do.
Oh yeah.
The Song of Serenity here, see if I can calm the pack. Calm
please
rage
sing
of
it.
the pack.
Well,
Please sing
well,
it.
hold on. Before you,
It's just guitar over the amp. No one will be able to hear the lyrics.
this won't put people below 0, will it?
I'm still at 3.
Actually, I don't know how much.
Morwen is at 1.
How
I'm
much
at
does Song
one.
of Serenity do? Page 159.
I thought I was at 2.
Were you at
No,
2?
you
I
lost
thought you were at
one.
1.
You lost one.
Oh.
Do you guys want to come out of your? You can go to Home Inform for free if you want.
I'm gonna stay.
You can't stay in Krenos. You will start to take.
Oh.
You'll want to start
I'm
killing
gonna-
everything.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, that's the only
because-
reason I was interested in playing
because
this song. I
everybody's
didn't
pretty much
realize they
dead.
could pull themselves out of it.
Minimum
Yeah.
of 1.
Yeah,
Out of combat.
I was wondering if I could switch to Hispo, but I don't need to.
And
She's
I try
unconscious.
to heal
Okay.
before I mean, if I'm gonna lose the rage,
Yeah, try to heal before.
right? Okay.
In
Uh,
Krenos, you can make 2 rage checks to heal.
Okay. So 2.
Yep. Oh, so you lose
Sounds
one
like Song of
rage.
Serenity might be a bad idea then.
It might be a bad idea.
It leaves
Okay.
you with a minimum of 1.
It leaves him with a minimum of 1, so not a bad idea.
All right. What did I heal?
If you critically succeed,
2.
you get 2 reductions. If you make it, you get 1.
So I'm technically at 4 now. How does that work?
You had 4. You just
I guess.
healed
Well, I
2.
get.
Like the
Well, I
health
had-
coming out of that into Homid.
I had 6 plus 4,
Yeah, but you forgot.
and then I lost 2.
You forgot to have. You forgot to have it.
Forgot to have what?
The damage.
HALVE.
Have.
No. I have it when you told it to me, or I didn't have it when you told it to me. I put it in the correct numbers,
Okay. So you just healed
but I
2.
had healed twice, so I think I'm just back to 6.
You're just back to 6. Yep, and you're gonna want Elwyn to try to heal you.
My full health pool is 6.
Yep. So you have empty. You're empty, right? You have no health marks at all. You're fully healed.
Yeah, I'm fully healed.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to get. You're fully healed.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't need to heal
You
him.
don't need to heal him.
Okay.
And I'm at 0 rage now, right?
1 rage.
1.
You're at 1 rage.
I don't know if it cost me 1 to try to heal.
It doesn't cost you only if you fail the rage check. So you passed 1, you failed 1, so you lost 1 rage. All right, Wildwood, what are you doing? After that, you were setting up your song. Are you going to play it? It would be beneficial.
So it won't put people below. Yeah, okay. There's a limit on it. Yeah, it won't be beneficial, or it will.
It will be beneficial.
Yeah, let's give it a rip.
All right.
I upped my honor just to try to help this thing come together. With my specialization in guitar, if I'm using my guitar for a song that doesn't use my performance stat, do I still get that point?
You do not get that point.
Okay.
I know that's unfortunate.
It's all good. I was just curious.
I'm literally soaked.
So 5 dice and 2 rage.
Yep.
I'm literally soaked in blood and guts. Standing there, looking at this asshole playing his guitar.
All right. He calms the rage by 1 at least. He drops at least 1 rage.
I grabbed the med pack as well.
From whomst? Is it
Everyone
targeted or
who
from
can hear.
everybody?
It's from everybody.
Okay.
It's from everybody. All right. So back to what you guys were surrounded by. Yes, you are covered in blood, but your clothes are clean if you come out of Krenos, because you have dedicated clothes now. You're no longer naked when you come out. So there's that.
That's
You're
because
welcome.
of what Pete did or what Oren did while we were in DTA.
Right.
I think it was the mother that was made them for us, right?
No, it was
No,
Pete who
she
made him.
taught me how to do it for you all because
Nice,
she's not going to
sick.
do it for
Made
everybody.
it specifically for
She was
Oren,
over it.
and then Oren learned how to do it and then did it for us.
All right. So what are you gonna do with all these bodies?
I look over at the cabin.
I'm still in
No lights
Glabro.
on it. There's no nothing on it.
No, there's nothing on it, and you can't really see the cabin from the road. You could because of Elwyn Bell's senses.
I'm going to start
We know it's
dragging the
abandoned.
bodies toward the cabin.
Okay. Collecting heads and multiple body parts that have been dismembered and strewn out.
Yeah, pretty much. But I reach into the back of the thing, and my pack is in there. So I know I have my stuff. I have a tarp, so I'm going to load them all up on there and just drag them that way. Instead of making
Okay.
a bigger mess.
All right.
If I was still in Krenos, I would have just started slinging them around the forest. But
We're going to burn this bitch to the ground and destroy as much evidence as humanly possible. But we're taking anything useful off of them. I want these rifles. I want their ammo. I want the freaking body armor that's still intact.
There is no intact body armor.
No, they destroyed it.
my
They
my
ripped
bad.
it apart and
There's
we
not
shot
even
it
a
to
couple
pieces.
intact bodies.
Yeah, I mean, there's bodies is a stretch at this point in a lot of cases.
I want to use the wind whistle to cover everything up here, to clean it up so nobody knows that we were here. No scuffle went down. Nothing.
All right, so you see Elwyn pulls out a ornament whistle made of wood, and he blows into it, and the wind kicks up and begins covering the trail of everything that was here. You might want
Can I sense whether or not there are any fucking trail cameras around?
Wits plus awareness. Everybody, give me a wits plus awareness to see if they spot any trail cams.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Yep.
Plus I get the bonus from the sharpened senses.
Yep. Which lowers the difficulty by 2.
2.
Hey, I got a 10.
By 2.
You got 2 10s.
Yeah.
So you got 4 successes. You got 5 successes. Nice. Whoever did that one got
That was me.
4 successes. All right. Everyone, you are fairly sure there are no trail. You don't spot any trail cams. You look high and low. And everyone just actually did really well on that roll.
I was a little late on that roll.
No cursing this time. No curses.
No
Look at
curses. Everyone, you look high and low, in trees, in the bushes, in the brush. You find no trail cams.
Excellent.
I'm so glad I picked up that sharpened senses during DDA.
Were they just walking in the dark? They didn't have a vehicle?
Oh no, I'm sure they had something to bring them out here and find this guy. I don't know how, I don't know why. She's still alive, but we got to get her as far away from here as humanly possible. But she's going to be back. I don't know how to pull that off. I don't know how to get her away from here and gone. Got to make a phone call, but that phone is back at the cabin.
Can we not just load her up, Orin?
Should we...
Bring her
I don't want
along
her
with us?
anywhere near that place. Because that place, she doesn't know about yet.
I don't know what else we're gonna do right now.
I mean, well, before we leave, and you're taking off with your bag full of shit, we meanwhile have a van with a dead body. I'm assuming
he's
Van is...
in
And
the-
this
he's in
van
the
is
tarp.
dead to me now. We gotta get rid of this van.
Yeah, can we, like, set the van on fire on our way out?
Did
Yeah,
you,
let's burn this fucker.
you actually own this van, Song of Ashes?
Well,
I don't know more.
Well, funny story. Song of Ashes.
It belonged to
I mean,
the band.
is it registered in your name or anything?
Song of Ashes, remember you're zeroed. I mean, your
I'm
serial.
not sure what the current paperwork is like on this van,
You-
but
yeah,
I've
you
had
get-
it for a long time as my band van. But this thing,
Wait, let me see.
this thing.
He's got a
I
serial
reach into the
error.
glove box. I look at the registration.
You said
It's-
something about him being zeroed, story dealer?
He's
I do. I have a
serial
block
error.
related.
Yeah, serial error.
There's just
So he comes up as
misinformation with me.
he comes up as a wanted criminal.
I look at the information.
I didn't
And I
know
looked
that's
through
what it
it.
was. My character was unaware of what the serial error was. I just knew that. Like, I know it was just part of my character build that I had it. So it was up to Zed to figure out what that was. Apparently, am I aware of this now?
Yes,
Am
you're
I being
aware.
made aware of this
You're
now?
aware. You're aware.
Is everyone
Okay.
now aware of this?
It's up to Pete. He just ran the check.
Pete?
Do I know this now?
If you just
Yes.
ran the check, you know it.
Orin,
Oh, this is. I look at this. It's like, who the hell ran your paperwork, Song of Ashes?
Why do you ask?
You know how I've got the money to buy all this stuff? I'm pretty good at making these myself. However, you're a felon wanted for
Chomo. No, just kidding.
all Chomo stuff.
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Let's leave the wood chipper out of this.
I assure you,
You're a drug
You're like, all right,
smuggler.
I'm
It's an
transforming to
error.
Kratos. We're
it's
eating
absolutely an error. There's no way that's true.
ashes.
No,
It's
this
it's something
paperwork
I've been trying to fix.
and this person is wanted for this. You're a felon. So guess what? Your van is staying right here. Everybody else, grab some rags real quick, start getting rid of some fingerprints. We're gonna break the van and let the cops find it. Anything that's yours, get out of here now. We're hoofing it. We're walking. This is staying here. Beautiful piece of evidence. They can find that freaking felon later. Your van's staying here.
Wildcard spends a few minutes in the wheel well of the van and comes out with a absolutely massive bag of really old weed.
As he's
well-
crying about the loss of his drum set that he is about to lose.
Yeah, let's not forget there's a server stack in the van as
Server
well.
stack, gig,
Well, there's the
gig
vehicle
kit,
that last
all
for
of your
open, right?
instruments. What is going on?
Well, we can do it after we get the truck, but that's going to take some time, and there's no telling with all that gunfire how long the cops are going to be.
Okay, how are we gonna
We
get all
gotta
the
get the equipment
grain
out at least.
out of the shit in the back of the van? You guys blew a dude's head up in the back of the van. We're just gonna have to burn this and chuck it in the lake.
No.
There's
You don't
no,
understand.
there's no
Cord,
wiping it down.
Cord, stop. Our fingerprints are coming off this van. We're letting the cops find this because it's registered to somebody who is not him and is a fucking criminal already. They will follow that trail.
Fine.
Not the Song of Ashes, to somebody else.
Let's just talk about here in the
help me get
forest
some
for
of the
now.
good,
We can
help me
come
get
back
all the
with the
good
truck in a
shit
bit.
out of the back before we.
Yeah, we got to do something with the server.
We can't
stack,
leave
at
the
least.
servers and shit in here. That's like retard
Whatever
level
you can
evidence
in my
leaving.
pack, if it doesn't fit, it's getting tossed in the lake. Let's go.
Did they not show up in a vehicle? Everybody we just killed?
That's where we're dragging her to, and we're gonna find their car. Does she have keys?
She
Let's
does
find her
she-
car,
You,
let's
you
load it up.
You
find
can turn into like a Hispo or a Lupus,
That's what
and you can like
I'm already
strap
in
it to my
Glabro.
back.
I'm already in Glabro. let me transform into Hispo. So
Give
that
me-
way
give
we
me a
can
race
load
check.
this up.
give me a rage check.
Okay.
You lose a
Dang
rage.
it. Well, that's actually okay for now.
Okay. You still change form.
Okay.
As long as you have rage left, you still change form.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So you
Still
change
have
you
one.
change to Hispo. You do find keys. You find keys to a Suburban.
Perfect.
You just gotta find
Did
out.
we find
Let's
any
load it up.
phones or anything else like that on them?
No, they had no phones. They had no communication devices. No wallets. No IDs. They weren't even. They
Yeah.
weren't. The only one who was dressed tactically was her. The rest were actually dressed in pants and kind of like Hawaiian shirts and thermals underneath it. They were looking very casual with what remainders of vests on them. They had helmets, but no, you know the helmets I'm talking about. No
Yep.
ear pro, just a helmet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those mother son of it. These guys were good. Real good.
They weren't shit.
When it comes to human standards, they were pretty damn good.
They put a bunch of holes in the van, and you guys.
That's the second deepest
I-
I've ever been in someone.
I dodged the bullets, but like, come on.
I would like to know if I can sense where the sedan is that they have driven in at.
You can look for the sedan. It's normally a difficulty 4. You get to subtract that, so you don't even need to roll. You can take half,
Take in half.
and you can lead them toward the van.
Okay. And I can communicate with them in Hispo, right?
Well-
Because they're Guru.
Yes, you can communicate with them.
Okay.
In this way, yep.
Okay. I'm leading. I sense the van is this direction. We're going this way, guys.
Let's grab what we can. Let's wipe this van down. It's
Once
dead to
we
me.
once we get going, I pull. Is it? You said there was a. Is there electrical up this cabin or nothing? There's
Nothing.
just a cabin.
It's just a cabin.
All right. I'm gonna have the door broken open by one of our already changed folks. Just have them push the door in. Bodies are thrown inside, and whatever wood stove they've got, let's start a fire in it. Leave the door open. Let the logs fall out, and just let her burn.
Let it burn. All right.
Sorry, whoever owned this cabin at one time, but your shit's gonna burn
With some bodies in it.
with the bodies in it. So it
Yeah.
takes them longer to sort all this shit out.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? What's everyone else doing? Changing form.
Wiping my face off.
Browsing the used vehicle. It's on the internet. Sad about my van.
Song of Ashes. What are you carrying?
It was a good van. I'm also upset about the van. We're just loading gear into the new rig right now that I'm assuming we're gonna just try to relocate
Taking it
this
off of
gear
my-
and then
my
We're
bag
gonna
that
be
I've carried
ditching
for
this
you guys.
shortly again
we
too.
gotta ditch this vehicle as well. Yeah.
All right. When you get to the
Yeah.
sedan, it's black. It has no license plates. It's completely
Yeah,
blacked
this
out.
is getting it to the road and then getting it gone.
It does look like it has indentations where license plates can magnetically be placed.
We can't take this on the main road.
Yeah, we can. We drive calmly.
Leon gets
Cool.
it.
They say, yeah, if anything, it's better for us. It doesn't have plates associated with it.
I mean, we'll get pulled over if we get drive by a cop, but
Could we rip the plates off of the
do you
van?
think a
Use
state
the
trooper pulling
van
us over
plates?
for missing plates is really going to be much of a problem? We could just stare them down. They'll shit their pants and run.
I don't know. Maybe the gigantic hippo sitting in the back seat is going to be a little bit of a problem. You may notice that.
These are some pretty tinted windows.
All the
As long as
more
we
reason to
drive
get us pulled
calmly
over. What's the window
carefully.
tint laws here?
We'll be okay.
Oh, this car is definitely out of compliance, but no one really seems to give a shit in New York State.
Okay, we're good.
Unless
Never mind.
you
Just
give them.
ignore
I
me.
say, dude, where I live, people tint their brake lights. Like everything's tinted. I'm not even playing.
Yeah, I've seen someone out in the driveway with black spray paint murdering out the taillights on like a
Indeed.
super expensive car. I'm like, oh, that was a nice car before you did that.
Morwin, I asked how much cash did you get out of those wallets?
Like $1,500.
Of course, she went through his wallet.
Can I get 5? I'll get you something back. I just need the cash, quick, to get rid of her.
Like a $5 bill?
No, like 500, 5 Benjamins.
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
I'm gonna need to
Take
see
it.
some feet for that kind of scratch.
So, like $250 for a crate, $250 for shipping, and $5 for a label that says food.
No, I'm gonna. She's out cold. We're gonna find some of the migrants. We're gonna pay them to do a job. We're gonna drive her up north.
We're going to mail her to Abu Dhabi.
We're sending her to Canada?
Yeah, we're sending her to Canada. But it's only
Alright.
from here. It's 3 hours across the border, and they don't even need to freaking stop by customs. Tons of places they can just drive right across and keep going.
Can we airmail her to the Northwest Territories?
They can drive her as far as they can go, and on $500, they'll do it. And as long as we get a group of them with some people, it won't be too bad. And they'll be happy to get further north and get the hell away from here.
Can we do anything
All
to
things
ensure
look
that
here.
she's like immobilized, like handicapped from now on, like a quadriplegic?
Jesus.
Holy shit.
If anybody wants to take my crossbow off of my pack here and try to take a shot at her knees, I don't mind.
She threatened to come after him no matter what. She's like, if you don't kill me now, I'm gonna kill you later.
She's gonna show up in a robot.
Should
Yeah,
we
this
just
is
kill
good.
her then?
Are we not interrogating
come
her?
back as
At
the
least a little
Terminator.
bit? Knowing you guys.
Kill her at
Yeah.
least a little bit.
Chew her toes off or something.
Well,
Somebody else
the
will come
whole
back and
reason I
replace
want to ship her to the Northwest Territories is in the cargo bay of a plane at this time of year, it's minus 40 for several hours. Ain't nobody living through that.
You might be a secret
Somebody
Shadow
else.
Lord.
We'll come back in her place.
Your wheelchair rolling at you in the middle of the night.
All right, are you guys into Suburban?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you hear a rate something
Yeah.
come across the radio. He goes, Project Pegasus, Project Pegasus. This is the Eagle. Update.
All right, now who's got the most convincing voice? Respond on the radio.
What kind of radio is it? CB or is it transmitter? What is it?
Transmitter.
Oh,
Yeah,
as
what's
soon as
that
that
WD
happens,
trying to
I look
pretend
at
to be
you all.
someone else?
and I say, "Oh shit!" I grab the transmitter. I fucking yeet it out there. I don't even touch it. I yeet it out there. Somebody knows where we are. Can we see the lake from where we're at right now?
Yep. Yeah, you're not too far from his mansion. But yeah, you're probably about a
Jerry's
mile.
mansion.
You're about a mile away from Jerry's mansion. Yeah.
Everyone, get the fuck out right now. Get out. Stop the car. Get out.
Are we
God
running?
damn it.
I turn the car, wheels first, towards the lake. I grab whatever heavy object I can fucking find, jam it into the gas pedal, throw it and drive, let it drive towards the lake.
I'm still on the. No, I'm just kidding.
You helicopter dick out of the car.
You gotta check this out.
Annoyed wildcard's like, fuck dude, you're paranoid, but fine. We're walking.
God, we just can't have nice things. You guys have ruined 2 vehicles for us already.
And all of our band equipment.
No, you loaded it up on me. As we
Yeah,
got out.
after the last show, maybe
on the
it's
back
a
of
good
Elwin.
idea you don't
Yeah.
play music for a while anymore.
Most of that's on Elwin's back.
Yep.
So you guys have got the musical equipment. You've just dumped the Suburban in the lake. Wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Nor was I.
I'm caught unaware. I'm caught flat-footed for once. You dumped the vehicle.
What the hell do we do with her?
Shall I call an Uber or?
Somebody is gonna come to get her. Do I kick her into the lake? And then I'm just letting
Dude,
her drown.
I'm
And that's
At this
sick of
point,
carrying
how much-
this
how
bitch.
much use
Next
is
time
she,
you
and can
dump
I
a
just eat
vehicle,
her?
You're carrying her.
Can I just eat her, and is
Yeah,
she
I wanna-
of any use to us? I'm
I
still
want to watch him eat her.
I'm still in Hispo.
I'd like to see
she
that.
could give
actually.
us information about Project Pegasus, but she could also bring them to us, whatever the hell they are.
I'm not interested in getting into any other fights with these people right now.
Just eat her.
Yeah, can we watch him eat her?
I go to chomp down on her.
You try to go to kill her?
I don't stop you.
All right.
What?
You go to kill her?
Yep, I'm eating her.
Well, you can't eat her.
Feet
If you
first.
eat her flesh, you break the litany, but you kill her. All
Oh,
right.
God.
Yeah, you gotta spit it out.
All right.
Yeah, you can taste it, but you can't swallow it.
But
You
I
just gotta
want to
chew on
eat.
her.
All right. So you have just killed a defenseless, unarmed person. I need you to make a hogloss test. Roll 1 dice. You want to get at least a success.
Any
Wow,
dice?
I can't believe he
One
did
dice.
that.
Rage
Wait,
dice.
did you say she was innocent? Is that what you said?
Not,
She did not strike me as innocent.
I didn't say she was innocent. I said she was
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You do not gain a dot of hogloss.
Okay.
Can you guys believe he did that? It's crazy.
I rolled 1 dice and got a success.
All right.
I pop the freaking zip ties off. I pull the freaking hood off and throw the body in the lake after the freaking SUV.
All right.
Let's
Too
get the
bad we
one.
sent that SUV in first.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna
could've just
say.
put her in the SUV and
All
sent her
right,
in.
so since we've
Just
killed
say
or
that.
destroyed everything introduced in this story today,
Orion Stalker's still available. Still out there somewhere.
If Orion Stalker's still out there, we have the cards from the Pegasus group, whatever the hell they are, and we know some really freaking tricked out mercs are after
We
us.
know the mayor is much more, like. We
Yeah,
think he's
the
center
mayor,
of things
the
now.
church
We have a new
lady,
target.
and one other person is high up in this scheme.
All up in it.
we thought Jerry was a problem, but oh boy.
Apparently,
Right.
it's everyone in charge of this damn
So
town.
I guess we just need to find our way back to the cabin at this point. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Can we get some exposition on Nerdwire? The ultra religious member of our group who just murdered somebody.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I wonder what. I mean, he did.
I mean, he did have that experience.
He did. He did.
Maybe things are different
he,
now.
He did pass his Hogloss test, which is good. Hogloss is when you were willing to do anything. It's bad. If you get 5 dots of Hogloss, you lose your character. If you get 5 dots of Murano, you lose your character.
I took a real
Oh.
big chance there, guys.
You do take a huge chance there, but she was defenseless, so that's gonna weigh on your soul a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never trust those
no
types.
killing civilians.
She was
I just
anything
wanted to
but a
cripple her.
civilian.
Not a civilian.
If they're no longer armed and an imminent threat, it's a war crime to kill
She was
them.
always a threat.
Not the first
Wild
time.
Court.
And war crimes only apply to organized fighting forces. We are
She was
anything but
always a
organized.
threat. Always a threat for Orin.
You're certainly
Always a
not
threat for
organized.
the rest of us. Yes, I feel guilt about that, guys.
Excuses.
Don't get me wrong.
excuses.
Life is life, and it is important, regardless of what side of this war that they are on. But at this point, with the situation that we are in the middle of essentially a marked car to the Pegasus project, in the middle of this fight that we had, we can't risk carrying her with us. We cannot take her with us.
How does she taste?
I agree. It's not a problem anymore.
She tastes of metal. She tastes of sadness.
She tastes the way dog food smells. Delicious.
At the end of the day, the only thing I feel is the sadness that I tasted in that blood tonight. Yes, life is life. But I did it to protect us. Now let's get going.
Let's go.
Now.
Let's go.
All
Yeah.
right.
We all need a shower or 30.
Spoken like a true religious nut.
All right.
You be careful, or I'll be tasting your sadness soon too.
Are you gonna taste my
my.
what?
Oh boy.
Oh damn.
As I wiggle my crotch.
So how do you guys get back? Do you call an Uber? Do you just wander?
On foot. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be that far,
We
and
weren't
we
far.
can always
Yeah.
freaking change.
I think we could all
to
use a walk.
full form if we need to move faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go Lupus.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to go Lupus.
Not me.
You're gonna stay in Hispo?
I'm still carrying everything.
We're
okay,
carrying a
bye.
bunch
I
of
need the
crap
size
through
and
the woods.
strength, right?
You need the size and strength. Yep. Nice.
I mean, I could carry my own guitar now, and we could split things up.
now they know about
I also jump on Nerdwire's character. He can carry me too.
Oh yeah, this is a good idea, actually.
I buck wildly.
What the buck, guys? What the buck?
So we walk.
All right, so it doesn't take you that long, especially if you're going in wolfish form. It's an idyllic walk. The moon is up, half. So a nice gibbous moon, nice, half moon, Philodox moon, out there making you feel a little bit balanced. Anyone who wants to can howl at the moon for an extra rage if they're feeling
Yeah, I'll do
froggy.
it.
All right.
Need to do it. Need to do that. I'm at 1.
As you howl,
Yep.
you hear howls in return from actual wolves out in the wild. They're back. It's about time, but they're back. They answer you. They howl back to you. It becomes a chorus. It's actually quite nice for once, even though after everything that's just gone down, it's just a chorus of howls. It goes on for 10, 15 minutes as they usually do, and then it just slowly dies down.
Arr.
You make your way back. You get back to the cabin. You've got the stuff you've carried with you. What are you going to do for about a vehicle from going forward?
Well, my truck is still there. We can't move everybody inside the truck, but we do need to find one. And honestly, I think he was right. We can check Auto Trader for something cheap, or we can go. Let's just do that. Shit.
I could also steal.
We've got $200 to our name max right now until we get back to the bar.
About
How do you
$1,500
figure?
from these wallets.
Yeah,
You
just
found
speak-
How do you
1,500.
figure?
I thought you said 150.
No,
Sorry,
for
my
yourself.
ears did not
1,500.
hear well.
And have you not seen the stuff at my house? I needed that cash because it was on hand. How much cash do we need? Your van just saved our butt.
I think we don't need a van that costs more than $5,000. Like, come on.
Yeah. Wildcord can do his magic on the Auto Trader. He'll find us a deal on a van. I believe
Something
that
with
one.
wood
I can
paneling.
put in some cash.
It's fun
Yeah,
to steal,
absolutely,
but
of
okay.
course. We gotta have class.
I'll try
You
to
don't
find
need
this
to
one that doesn't
draw-
smell like piss.
Any more attention to us than we already have.
Speaking of attention, as you get back to the cabin, do you guys change
God
forms
damn it.
before you get to the cabin, or as you approach it? What do you do?
As I approach,
As you approach.
still carrying stuff.
All right, so
So I need to change as I approach.
I want everyone to give me a wits plus awareness check before you get there.
Oh shoot!
Anyone gets more than two, everyone looks like everyone's getting at least 2 successes.
Not me.
I see everything.
Yep, you do.
I got. Wait a second. Hold on. No, I did. I got more than.
Someone
Oh, not me.
Someone got a brutal.
Oh no.
Who got the brutal? Was it Wildwood?
Me, yeah.
All right, you walk into something and you get angry and you howl a little bit. Nothing bad happens, but everyone else you notice before you get closer, because you guys are in wolf form, you smell it because you smell in 3D and you smell in color. That there's another vehicle that smells diesely, and you can see it as you get closer. It's a county vehicle, county sheriff's vehicle.
Uh-oh.
Hey, this is my house.
Yep.
Y'all stay here. I'll be back in a minute. Hang out. I full on human. I go up and say hi. I leave my shotgun with y'all. So, no shotgun. I'm gonna walk up and ask what's going on.
I hold the shotgun.
All right, as you approach, you notice there's a deputy in the passenger side of the car, and you notice there's someone standing at your door, kind of like knocking on it.
Hello?
Turns around, it's Logan Marsh.
Sheriff,
Yep.
can I help you?
He goes, Oren, hey, I'm just following up on a lead. We had something happen down at the bar at Wild Country tonight. Someone said you were there, and you were with someone famous. We're wondering if you've seen that famous person. We just got a couple questions for him. Someone says he was involved in something that went down at Wild Country tonight. Someone named, maybe met her, Cassandra Vale.
Who?
We're just following a lead. We're looking for someone named Orion Long.
There was a band that was playing, but that was about it. They were pretty good. Better than the usual freaking hillbilly country that plays all the time.
She's saying that he hit her in the face. And the reports are they were seen with you. I don't know this person from a dick in the wall. So I'm just following up to see if you know anything about this person.
Hey, you can check my truck. It hasn't moved all night. Go ahead. Put your hand on it. You know that thing stays hot forever.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, I believe you. You haven't seen this Orion Long, have you?
I don't know no long, man.
All right. All right, well, I'll let you be
Standing in
then.
the darkness doing helicopter dick.
I'll let you be. All right, so he gets in the truck and drives away.
All right, about it. Good luck.
All right, so the sheriff drives away. You see the lights disappear into the darkness, into the distance.
As he goes, I walk up to the house, unlock the house,
Yep.
turn on the lights as normal, but I don't motion to them yet. I let everything calm down, and I take a good look around, make sure nobody's here.
Give me a wits plus awareness check. You're specifically looking. No, there's no one else here.
Okay. After that, I step back out on the porch and I have a glass of whiskey with me and I start to whistle. After the headlights are gone, it looks like nobody's around.
Now it's time to come out.
All right, so everyone comes out.
What was that about?
Y'all get inside. Just shuffle on in real quick.
You coming with us?
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Okay.
stand on the porch and sip on my glass. I'm gonna keep peering out into the darkness.
Does everybody else go inside, or what are we doing?
it's,
Everybody's
it's so
gone through,
suspenseful.
or-
So suspenseful.
I think we've run out of brain power for the day.
As
Yeah,
everybody
I-
has moved inside, I'll step in behind and I'll close the door and I'll put the bar down on the door. So it's
Yeah.
not regular lock. There's an actual bar on the door. Oh, Ryan, I know there was some shit with the lady that was there that was all over. The hell's his name? Nah, the dead asshole full of holes. But sheriff seems to think you hit her, and I was with you. Somehow I got made.
I
In that
told you
whole
guys
thing.
she was fucking insane.
Yeah. How in the hell did I get put with you? We were never in the same place. We didn't even talk in the bar. Who the hell is this chick?
I don't know. She's somebody that has been stalking me for years. I've got restraining orders against her. She doesn't care. Nothing is ever done about it. But so far, she's never been dangerous. You know what I mean? This is new. Normally, she's obsessing over me. So for her to make threats that I hit her is it's a new low.
This ain't good. Especially the sheriff coming up here. This ain't good. He never
You know
comes up here. Ever.
I don't normally do violence against women, but I will make this bitch scared for her life.
By all means,
Will never bother you again.
you'd only be doing me a favor.
First-
But
We have bigger problems.
Yeah.
The
She
fucking
may be
mayor.
bringing the bigger problems. That's what I'm trying to say.
They could be connected.
She's
If we
connecting
find out
dots.
they are, she's going. I can do something about that. I don't like it when people fuck with my friends.
Oh.
All right, at that part,
I wasn't talking about you.
Ow, I love it. We're gonna put a pin in it right here, and great job, guys. Great
That was
job.
awesome. Good stuff.
I want to start with Selly. Just tell me what you liked, maybe what you didn't like about tonight, what we could do a little bit better, or where you had the most fun. And you're on the spot.
I don't think there's anything that I didn't like. I really liked that. I mean, it was like super chaotic, and you really had to kind of, what is it, use like the brain power to sort of improvise in that sort of like do or die situation. And I love the combat. I think the combat is really fun. So yeah. I don't know if I would do anything differently. I probably wish I could shit talk people more, but I'm not that creative on the spot. I always think of something like 20 hours later and I'm like, damn, I should have said that. But anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts.
All right, we'll go with Haggard Hessian.
I really enjoyed the evening, and I'm glad that stacking the strength really paid off, and that the dice allowed me to do what I did.
You rolled
Yeah.
unusually well in combat tonight.
That was like the most ridiculous roll earlier.
It was
This is our
disgustingly
saving
good. You
grace. Otherwise,
bifurcated
I was going to be
people.
sitting there picking people off with a crossbow from a distance the entire night. Like, it was so much easier with you.
What can I say? I know how to perform.
So Pete, what you liked, didn't like?
I'm so sorry I was late, guys. My brain had to catch up. I apologize for throwing
Yeah,
that
that's
all
not
off.
worries at
very
all,
much
man.
leadership material.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Just fine.
But you throwing both the stalkers in at once and the other surprise. I'm like, you're here for what now and the who now? That was awesome. Absolutely love that. And sorry that had Elwyn have to bite her throat out. That was hilarious. But damn it, man, all the turns. I like the turns, but you threw all the turns all at once. It's like, and we're completely on our toes. So some toes, good. All the toes, my toes hurt now. So I don't know what to do with that.
If we're failing our fucking rolls all the time, bad shit's gonna happen. So-
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wildcord, Toasty 0.
In character, Wildcord is incredibly pissed off about the loss of his van, and then the other van, and potentially whatever next vehicle Pete decides they need to blow up. But I have no complaints, man. Great session.
Nerdwire, our drama guy. Our
I
actor.
like the opportunities to kind of like go deeper into the character that I'm playing as. You know, the use of friggin' instead of fucking, like actually like going for it. Like it was really, really good. I like the chaos of the bar scene a lot, and having to deal with, not only am I trying to talk to Toasty and Wildwood and get a unified plan, Selly and Haggard are over there just screwing everything up. Meanwhile, Pete's out there just waiting for what is the plan?
Hey,
That was tons of
we
fun.
told you we shouldn't come in the bar. You're like,
Man,
no,
it's
we
my
need you
fault.
to-"
It's my fault.
We
and I-
needed
and
your
it was good.
chaos.
But
And
we had to bring you in there, and it was good. The combat was really, really fun, and
And he ate a woman.
genuinely impressive showing from Orion Long, turning people into the red mist as he's like going through people. But no, I had a really, really solid time. The only thing I don't like is that pretty much all of the progress, it feels like, got reset because we've made all of this story going toward Jerry. And now he's gone.
Dead.
He's gone, and he's very gone. Like, there's no him coming back. Like,
Hey, we didn't kill him at least.
no, that's
No
true.
one checked for a pulse.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd say missing an entire cranium,
with life.
missing a head. I think there is no pulse, but no,
I'm no
genuinely,
doctor.
there
I'm
were
no
a
doctor.
lot of
I
reveals.
love when they do
of
that in South Park. Check for the pulse.
There were a ton of reveals that I think that we can kind of go for because Jerry got extremely loose-lipped right there at the end of his life and named so many people: Sister Bill, Maria Vasquez, Mr. Mayor, the Unity of Christchurch. Like, there's so many different routes that we can go, and I like that. And I like that I was able to do something that was like really actually endangering my character by eating that special ops agent.
Chewing on her. You didn't eat her. You just chewed on her.
I swallowed a little bit. I chewed on her, but I actually
Oh, you
swallowed a little bit. I swallowed a little bit.
I never inhaled.
There was a lot to dive into there, but I had a good time. I had a genuinely good time.
Song of Ashes. Wild
I
Wood.
did not.
yeah. That
have
was,
such
the whole thing was
revelations.
awesome, but from the perspective of my character and even just me playing my character, the show going insanely well, having the break, coming back onto stage knowing that I need to perform, cause a distraction, do something, things are getting a little out of control or whatever. And we all obviously wanted to do something to the effect of kidnap Jerry. And then my character gets lost in the performance, becomes a werewolf for a split second, howls, everyone goes crazy. Pete doesn't drop the ball for a split second. He's like, just bag this dude. He's peed himself. This is perfect timing. It was crazy. It all came together in some kind of
drop the
perfect
ball.
way.
Because he tried to sabotage the truck beforehand.
I mean, I wouldn't. If one of you guys didn't try to sabotage a vehicle in a play session, I'd be worried.
Yeah, vehicles aren't meant to be with us around.
Yeah, obviously.
All vehicles are doomed.
But yeah, I
when
feel
we're
like
playing.
that whole thing just, like I said before we started, one of the things I wanted when you asked in one of the first sessions was for rolls to go bad, because that's when things get interesting. And man, tonight was a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Pete is why we can't have nice cars.
Why do you think I have a busted down diesel truck?
All right, my turn. I had a great time tonight. I was laughing. I couldn't help myself. There was just so much going on, and there's choices I make which I don't agree with them right away. Like, maybe we could have left Jerry live, but dead Jerry's fine. He did get really loose-lipped at the end, so we do have plenty places to go from there in our little shared narrative.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome too.
He was scared as shit. Once he realized that he went in there, the mindset that I gave Jerry was he was confident. He'd seen the video of the ambush, right? And he thought, I can do that. I've got an axe that's made of silver. I can do this shit. But then when he's finally, exposed to it, and his first instinct is to piss himself, his whole worldview just crumbled before him minutes before he dies. And no one's even
Poor
sure
Jerry.
no one's even sure who they were shooting at. Were they shooting at Jerry? Were they shooting at you? No one ever actually asked. So who knows? I was rolling dice to see who they were shooting at along the way, and there was nothing. I was like, oh, okay, so that's Jerry. That's bad. Because this combat system is really, it's very violent. It doesn't take a lot to end somebody in this system in any way, shape, or form. It's really quick. It's just looking haggard, but rolling 13 successes on an attack is ridiculous. And then a 12 on the next attack is still pretty crazy. So your dice were out. You were the Punisher tonight. You were out of control. Everyone did great. I'm going to give us all another 10 XP for tonight.
You did great too, by the way.
Yeah, awesome
Amazing
job.
storytelling.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
In fact, shouting you out on your own channel. You got everybody. Make sure you're following. If you're in here right now, follow.
Follow me.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Give me the follow. I have 2 more sessions planned for this. I'm down with keep going with it. I'm down with that, but I officially have 2 more sessions planned, and everyone's going in at the right pace for it. So I'm really excited. So it's up.
Let's just keep flowing. Let's keep doing it. Yeah.
All right, then. We'll just,
I mean, if you want to quit creating content, you can.
well, I mean,
But
there's
I think we'd all be disappointed.
exactly. I'm not going to quit doing content. I just wanted to let everyone know I initially planned for a 6 episode arc. I've since then planned much more beyond that.
I
So,
still want to rebuild the Karn.
Exactly.
Rebuild that place, and we can't end it after 6.
I know.
It's been going great.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And I want a
so
van
much
that
to this
let's,
world
uh,
that we don't know.
Let's see what season 1 wraps up like, and then
Season
we'll
1.
get
This is
working on
this
season
is the
2.
mini series for the season opener.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
this
get.
is the BSG miniseries before.
Exactly.
There we go, there we go.
Oh, the fuckweed knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I got a "So Say We All" tattoo right fucking here, yay.
Fuck yeah. Hit me up, Starbuck.
Can you see it?
Fuck yeah.
There we go.
I got a werewolf tattoo from this stupid
Nice.
book. It's really nerdy. I almost
Thank you,
regret it.
buddy.
I have a Mass Effect tattoo. Hagrid's gonna give me shit for that.
Well, you're gonna get a
So-
Patrick Starfish one too once you get enough subs, so that's gonna be great. Everyone subbed to Selly, so she has to get the Patrick Starfish tattoo.
I don't know. We'll see if I hit it or not. I'm gonna get it like
So
I'm
we are
gonna get it really close to my butt.
For Starfish.
all right. So everyone, folks, make sure you're following every one of these streamers. Every one of them. They're all
Shout all you
great.
guys out.
I will be back with I don't know.
Love you guys.
I don't know where I'm going with my content, but I will be back for some more for the next retro, whatever the retro challenge is. But I'm really enjoying the tabletop RPG space. It's really easy content. Guide the raid. Where do you want us to go, Haggard?
Bonesy tens.
Bonesy is our friend who is currently playing Overwatch. They're doing a 24-hour stream,
Holy shit!
and
Watch.
that's where I'm gonna be headed. So
All
that's where I'll
right.
be playing, and I think Sally might be following as well.
Well, you guided the raid there. That's where we're going to go. Give me a proper spelling, and I'll send this over there in just a few minutes.
Oh, you can't see it under the redemption? I'll paste it again.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I got
Got
it. Yep, I got it. All right, I'll set that up in just a second. So, like I was saying, I don't know where I'm going with my content, but I'm really, really enjoying the tabletop RPG space. Having fun, just chilling with people. But I'm definitely I'm not stopping doing retro. It's just I've played all the DOS games that wet my whistle for the rest
Yeah,
of my
it's a-
life. I've played enough.
It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to commit to.
I've played enough Civilization 1 to last me a lifetime at this point.
There's another 2,500 DOS games to pick through. Come on.
Bishop, thanks for being here, man. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm glad you think it's amazing.
Yeah, thank you everyone who came to.
Right,
hang out.
because
It's awesome.
we're telling a story not just for us. We're also trying to entertain you, and I think we're doing a great job. I want to do some personal. Just before we go, I want to do some personal shout outs. Nerdwire, your acting is on point. Did you do theater?
No, I would like to.
All right, but your acting is on point. Everyone's acting is on point. But Nerdwire really let that pathos out today when he had to end. What's her name? Vanessa
That was
Locke.
impressive.
When he had to end.
Good speech.
Yeah,
It was a good speech. The look on your face when I said it's that you get that bitch inside you
Yeah.
oh,
I was like, oh, he's gonna die.
he did. I should have let it be at your hands. I should have let it been at your hands.
Okay. I still got that bitch in there. I still
You
got.
did.
I still got to come back.
You still got that in. I am planning a vampire game in the future. So if there's anybody out who's here with me now or out in the audience who wants to play vampire, let me know. We've got one character, Keywork Savior. He needs friends to play with. Let me know.
Yeah, he doesn't have any friends.
Exactly. Keywork needs friends. So, because he's literally, I kid you not, he's playing a Tremere insurance adjuster as a character.
I'm his brother, so it doesn't count as a real
vampire?
friend.
He's playing a vampire insurance adjuster. The most evilest prick he could possibly play.
Wow.
That just kind of
Alright.
fits.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So if anybody's interested in joining us for Vampire the Masquerade, once I have the players, we'll discuss a time. It'll probably be during the week sometime. Yes, you should quit your job. Everyone should be like me and not have a job and just get paid by the government to be really cool.
Can you make her grow up
Right.
a lot faster? Then I can actually quit.
But hey, you gotta wait just like I had to. Oh, you need a sugar daddy. All right. On that note, we're gonna raid Lovely Bonesy.
See if he's a sugar daddy.
See if there's sugar daddy.
I'll sell pictures of your feet online. How's that sound?
Yeah, if I give you the pictures and you post that shit, I'll give you a percentage.
Yeah, I'll spruce them up and yeah.
Let's spruce them up.
Yeah.
They aren't perfect
Yeah, because
as
I have
is?
ugly.
Damn.
Because I have ugly feet.
Oh yeah, they're fucking hideous. I've seen them in person.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put some makeup on
Yes.
those piggies.
Yeah, do like a
gotta
glamour
shave 'em.
shot. Add a little sparkle around the outside. Airbrush it. You know.
All right, everybody, send your love when we go over there. We're gonna go over there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Peace.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
All right, thanks everyone. That was great. I had a blast.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Good time, too.
Yes.